Yeah, she'll sit there for about a half hour.
It's kind of sad.
There we go. We are there. We just need someone to say hello. Oops. I think we're there.
It just notified me.
Good. There we go. Just need at least
Hi,
one
Robbie.
person to say
Hi,
hello.
Stephanie.
Oh, please don't be that person that says greets everybody when they come and go.
Well, they're the first two.
Okay, I'll allow you 3. Hello. It's gonna be a fun day. It's gonna be a fun day because these are not hard cards. They look like they're hard. They're very lovely, but they're definitely not hard cards, which I'm very excited about. So
Hello, everybody.
let's do this. Peggy's here
Hello.
without her Stamplistic shirt on.
Sorry.
We
Snoopy
just
went out.
We just had pizza, and I had my or I didn't have a Stamplistic shirt on. She goes, "Oh, I'm glad you weren't wearing yours, because I don't have mine on either." I'm like, "No, I'm gonna go put mine on." But she's gonna freeze down there. Hello. So you know, Justine is on vacation today. It's her second vacation this year that she's been on.
Yeah.
No, she's
Holding out for the end of the year.
right. Yeah. How many vacations have you been on?
0 so far.
And
this
how
year.
many are you going to go on?
1.
Yeah. How many vacations have I been on?
0.
How many am I gonna
this
go on?
year. I don't know. You doing Vegas later in the year?
Oh, that's true.
1.
1. That is true. Yeah, but I come back more exhausted than ever.
There's no Clearwater this year. Because technically we worked it.
No, Clearwater was next year, January. No, February.
But you'll work it.
That's right. We're
and the
there.
cruise. So
Yeah.
does it count? It really doesn't count.
No, it doesn't. No, that doesn't count. That doesn't count. Yeah. So anyhow, I think we have some new people here. If not, can somebody please go over the Fanster page just to make sure that no one's hanging out there? Because I know we do have some new people who actually texted me today to make sure that they knew where they were going. And I gave them this every show, something to see you ladies is like a vacation. Okay.
Aw, that's sweet. Misty.
Stephanie, you could have come to the classroom and said hello. She's new. Oh, good. So we do have somebody new. Yeah, we do have a couple new people here. So I will say hello that I am Jennifer. Welcome to your online class, which we try to do every other week. Although this one's going to be 3 weeks from today instead of 2 weeks from today. And this is Peggy to my right. So Peggy is,
Hello.
she's our everything. She's our, Cross. Cross.
That's very nice, Cross.
Yeah, she's our everything girl, really. Well, so is Justine. I couldn't do my job without either of them, really. Well, although, then there's Elizabeth, and then there's Beth counting Jules, so, you know, perfect staff. But anyhow, Justine's not here. So, my dog, did you take a picture?
I took it, and I don't know if it went through. Okay.
So, Crosby is, that's not Crosby. Rooney is literally sitting right by the door waiting for Justine to come here.
I don't know if it went through. My voice to text is putting everything you're saying right
Oh,
into
my
a
God.
text message. And I can't get it to scroll
Oh.
now. It's stuck.
That's because it's too much.
I know. Okay, we'll have to check it later.
Anyhow, okay, so let's get started. Let's get off the camera. Let's go back down to Craft Cam. Perfect. And let's see which one we're going to start with. Why don't we do, which one do you want to start with? Let's do this one.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to do this one.
Purple fans.
I think this is,
Did a purple card for you.
well, it's just so perfect. These cards are fun, guys. I'm very, very excited about both these cards. So let's do this one. I believe this one is wrapped up in the back. I believe so, yes. Yes, so take out the one that is wrapped in Croptoberfest. So all you newbies, that's all you're going to take out is, just pull out this whole folded sheet of paper, because inside that sheet of paper is all the guts that we're going
Welcome,
to use.
Amy. I think Amy might be new.
I love it. I love it. Okay, hello, Amy. Oh, I bet you Sandy brought Amy Bishop, and that's why she's saying that, calling her out. I love new fancers. So anyhow, here's information on Croptoberfest. If you haven't registered, there is a lot of people that normally come that for some reason is just conflicting with things, which is making me very sad. That's not to say that we're not going to have a great time, because we will.
How many
But,
seats left for Croptoberfest?
I think we're at like, what, 26 maybe?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's 26. So yeah, so 26.
I knew people would love the purple. A lot of
That's
compliments
good.
on the purple.
See, I don't know if, I guess I see purple in there, but I don't know if I would consider that purple card. Which, by the way, let me have that purple card. You guys remember this purple card that didn't make the cut? We found, and I had put out a link on Facebook that said, buy here on the Facebook link, but we just cleaned off a shelf and we found, I believe there were 6. So we now put them on the website. It's $15.99. You don't get any verbal directions, but you do get color photo directions, which is very self-explanatory. So for those of you who did not get this card, I think we have 6. I don't think it's 5. I really think it's 6.
Okay.
We have 6 left, which are now on the warehouse, which are now on the website. Okay, so for those of you who still need that, we have that there. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. Let's go ahead and take. Oh, what do we have here? Let's do our card base first. Now, I hope that I have. If you guys don't have a corner rounder with you, you may want to go grab a corner rounder. But believe it or not, this blue piece is what the base is. So you can go ahead and adhere that blue piece to the base. And I'm going to find. I need to have my corner rounder. I think it's in here.
Marion, we have extras of this kit, so it'll go up on the website.
It'll go up on the website probably by tomorrow, because I'll send over to Elizabeth that stuff tonight.
Sherry's just starting to ask, do we need probably a corner rounder? And she said, never mind.
That's hilarious. If you have one, get your corner rounder. If you don't have one, it's surely not the end of the world, because a lot of people don't, and your card will look fine. But I like the corner rounder. Okay, I don't think... This thing is so big.
There's a lot in it.
There's a ton in here. And I really do think my corner rounder's in here. Even though I don't see it, I still think my corner rounder's in here. So I'm going to have you look through this, Peg.
Okay.
Because I swear it's in here. It's not in there. These new people are like, I bought a kit to watch her look for this. Oh, got my heart rock in there. I've got a lot of fun things in here, but I'll be darned if I don't see a corner rounder.
It's on your desk?
Maybe. Why don't you go search a little bit there? You would, if it's there, you'd find it more than Justine. Since it's not here, I'm going to say yes. I really thought it was in here. Everything else is in here. I hope you find it. Okay, well, let's put that to the side. Okay, let's put that in there. Let's go back down to that. Okay, so go ahead. And that looks like that's the opposite way than it should be. But I don't care because I'm going to cover most of that up. So I don't care about that. So let's just go ahead and adhere that.
Alright, we don't see the one we have on the website, but it's...
Oh, you got another one? That's a corner rounder?
Yeah, isn't it a 1/2 and 1/4? I don't know.
Maybe that's why I never used it. I didn't realize what the heck it was. Do you know how to use it?
Yep.
Okay, well
Put
then
your
good.
paper in here, and then you just
Exactly, Robbie, exactly.
try it on a scrap piece first.
Well, I'll give you a scrap piece. What is this? This is that,
It's a
oh, that we
crocodile.
are, that crop, no, this is not a crocodile.
Crop of something. It's a corner rounder.
Yeah, I think it is, but okay, you can tell how much I use that. Yeah, Justine never would have found that. He said, oh, here, use this.
Well,
This is a corner rounder. Right?
This is from the olden days, but it still works.
Oh my god. Funny. Okay. That is from the olden days.
Crocodile corner chomper. Chomper, that's what they used to call it.
Okay. I think maybe you should make these cards for the store too.
Oh yeah.
These would be good store cards.
Still working on the numbers.
Oh, that's true. Why
We'll
don't you
never be finished.
give April or somebody something that to do? Okay, so this guy, this may look different from some of you folks because this came from a quadrant of 4 sheets of paper. So the hues are still right. So if your paper doesn't look exactly like mine, don't worry about it because your hues match. But we need to cut this down to, let me just take a measurement. Oh, I'm glad I did because I was going to say 4 by 4. This needs to be cut down, it appears, to a 5 by 5. So go ahead and cut off 1 inch from a bottom and a side. So just 1 inch from the bottom and the side, and that will give you your 5 by 5 from the 6 by 6. I will, Misty. I need Misty just to fly out here and just to go through my cards. We're going to do that, Misty. We're going to bring the 3rd tier out. I already told the staff we're bringing the 3rd tier out. I'll have to pull more cards. Okay, so for those of you... Oh, we're not going to put that on yet. For those of you... don't put any of this on yet. For those of you who have corner rounders, you go ahead and round your corners. If not, instead of... Look up. Let me just show you the difference. If you don't have a corner rounder, these 2 sheets of paper are just going to match the base of your card, like it does here. If you have a corner rounder, those 2 sheets of paper are just going to match the focal point, your image. Okay? So that's the difference. Now this guy, find your wood piece of paper, this one. In this one we don't have to cut. We just want to corner rounder that. What did I just say? Or if you don't...
So here's your sizes.
Well, I guess I could do half an inch, quarter of an inch. What? That doesn't even
Quarter?
go
Yep.
in there.
Yep, that's all it goes.
Peggy, I don't like this. Look, it doesn't even go in there.
Do a scrap piece first, so you know what it looks like.
But it doesn't even go in there. This is
It
ridiculous.
only goes a little bit.
Here, I'll use this.
Home.
And it's supposed to go right in here?
Yep, not squeeze it.
Oh,
Yeah.
I guess you're right.
You just gotta get it.
Peggy, you're so smart.
See, I think I have that one at home.
Well, sure you do, because when this came out, everyone had to buy it. What a waste of money this thing was. I mean, this is so
There you go.
heavy.
I know.
And don't adhere this yet, guys, because we're gonna black outline both of these pieces. Yeah,
Hi,
this
Elizabeth.
is a monster.
Are you live on YouTube? Facebook is not letting me cast on my TV. No.
Oh, we're not live on YouTube. That's something I will look into. I just need a program, but we are not live on YouTube, just on Facebook. It'll put my
But you'll upload it to YouTube.
I will. In fact, I'll probably do it tomorrow. Elizabeth really was the savior of today.
She was.
We got you know how we're gonna minimize. We're gonna make our. Oh, folks, when you do this, let me just stop and talk about this. So our new people, if we have new people in here, which I know we do, or people who've never taken a class from me, you are taking your black magic marker and slowly you are just next to this paper, just putting a black line back into here. So it looks like the black outline was almost a cutout. And here, if you don't know what I'm talking about, look up on this jewel cam. Everyone look up real quick. But you see here, let me try to get them both in place. Okay, you see here how there's no black line? It kind of blends in. But look at that black line. It just kind of sets it apart. See the difference? So that's why I want you to black outline. Now, I'm going to do it on this side. I don't want you to go fast because what you don't want to happen is this. Because then you have a black line through your paper. And we've all have done it. You're funny, Lisa. We've all have done it. But we don't want to do it on this white light paper. Now, because I've made such a big deal about that, the likelihood of me doing it right now is very high.
Slow, please.
So
go
that's
slow.
why I'm going very slow. Because I don't have another kid here or a sheet of paper. For newbies, I would even go slower than what I'm going. So I want you to black outline that. And it looks so much better, doesn't it? And black outline this. Even if, am I in focus?
Yes.
Even if you don't have a corner rounder. It has nothing to do with this. Again, that was a little bit too fast. So you're just gliding that black marker next to your page.
Robbie says she's shocked you're outlining a piece that wasn't stamped. I'm not saying.
I know, but
Not
it looks,
something you do
but
very
it,
often.
I know, but it looks so much nicer there because it's so
It does.
bold, doesn't it? It just, and Robbie, it just called for it, you know? It really called for it. Okay, so now we have to put down, make sure you got your card opening up the right way. You're going to have to put this one down first, and I do want a little bit of space from the end of that card, okay? So if you look at my finished card, what is that, 1/4 of an inch maybe? So 1/4 of an inch, just eye it up. So that's going to lay down flat there, and then I want this one to go over just like that. Okay, so just go ahead and let's adhere those down now. Robbie, I think I saw that you were having dryer problems today. Actually, it looks like your whole dryer melted.
Right? It did kind of look like that.
It did. Unless that thing just pulled off the side of it.
Fixable? Yep, it's a good idea, Tracy.
What'd she say?
She's gonna wait until she finds her corner rounder
Oh,
and then put her base together.
yeah, there you go. I do.
Oh, it was the washer, she said.
Oh, that's
thought it was
actually
the
even
dryer.
worse. That's worse. She's like, yeah, thanks for the positivity.
Sorry,
Right.
Robs.
That's horrible. There you go, being a friend. Oh, and I know everyone's waiting for their invoices from an adhesive week.
Okay?
No, that's the comfort blanket that we sleep under, and he likes to do that when we're not in it. So can you just go
Oh.
take his comfort blanket away? Crosby is taking his comfort blanket out of our 2-person dog bed, and just throw it on the chair right behind you, Peg, because it's so full of dog hair. No, he's going to be eating it. See, he knows you're coming. He's so bad. Okay, let him go then. He's terrible. For Christmas, Andy, by my request, bought Crosby and I that 2-person dog bed. You know, where I could fit into those Crosby, and it came with like a little silk blanket. And
It's very soft.
It's very soft. And he comes down here and chews on it now because I think he wants us to go in the comfort bed. I'm going to turn this around so I can go this way. So I know everyone's waiting for adhesive week invoices. We've been doing really well with the buy now, ship now items. And Robbie, and there's one other person, I don't know if it's Donna Levine or if it's Naomi Campus. I know I owe you both an invoice, that's coming too, but invoices should be sent all out by Sunday of this weekend, so you can tell what I'm doing this weekend, as Justine's vacationing. I'm just playing around.
But the wet glue hasn't gone out yet, right?
No,
With the wet glue?
no,
Okay,
because we
'cause someone asked
just,
today
yes.
about it.
No, the wet glue has not gone out yet. The last day, or miscellaneous adhesive, because we just got that in today.
Okay.
So that'll probably go out on Tuesday, since Monday's a holiday. So anyhow, so invoices will go out this week and pay them, because honestly, as you pay them, that's how we ship things out. We do it in order as you pay them. And then we'll start to actually ship Monday, and I'm sorry, maybe Monday. I may be in Monday, but it will actually ship Tuesday and Wednesday. And then I can't ship on Thursday, but we'll start again on Friday. So a lot of it will go out next week. But just pay your invoices when you get them, because invoices have not gone out. Okay, so this is the best way to do this, because there's really no other way to do this. Let's lay all these pieces out. And if you mix them up, and if they're not in the same order as mine, that is okay. But let's try to put them in the same order as mine, okay? So that looks like a pretty good picture that you could see that. So I'll walk you through this. And we're going to go, the base does look cool, I agree. And I think that's why I like the outline, because the outline made it all stand out. Without that outline, it just kind of blended in. Okay, so notice I didn't put my two little guys in there because that's easy to put those in. But let's try to start with what we're doing here. So you have, or we're going to start from bottom to top. So you have, already it doesn't look like you have enough pieces. Shoo, scared me. This one was hiding.
Oh.
Yes, because you didn't have enough pieces. So I guess, can we call this blue? You have two pieces that look like blue, okay? And if you don't think you have a piece that looks like blue, it's the ones that don't look like fuchsia or purple. So you have two that look like blue. So pull those out. One has black through it, one does not. The one that has black through them is your base. So let's put that down first. The next one, which is actually just the opposite of that, the next one is that other blue one that doesn't have the black in it. So that's next. Got it? So then the one on top of that is, sure. Do they have an extra piece in here? Nope, they don't. Okay, the one on top of that has black through it, and it's your next darkest purple. So take your next darkest purple. Take your next darkest purple that has black in it. That's going to be your next piece. Then I want you to take a purple that doesn't have black in it, because you only should be left with one that doesn't have black, two that have black, and one that's just gray. So the one that doesn't have black, that is next, followed by this gray one, followed by the purple with black, followed by this fuchsia. Okay? So I'm going to do it one more time very quickly because I want to get started cutting. So there's your bottom one here. Let me go jewel cam. Let me see if that helps you guys. So now I'm going to make a little space here too. So your blue one, bottom with the black. Next one is the same blue one without the black. Next one is your darkest purple with the black. Next one, purple without the black. And then that gray. And then a light purple with the black. And then the fuchsia with the black, but it's the only fuchsia you have. Okay? So I'm going to turn these upside down. Go back to craft cam. I'm going to turn these upside down. I'm going to take my bottom one, and I'm just going to cut that bottom one out. So you think, Peggy, everyone got that?
I think so.
Who are you texting?
I think Justina replied.
Oh. Is Justine on? No. I think everyone got it. No one's saying anything, so I'm going to assume yes.
Nobody's saying anything.
And if you're slightly out of order, the good thing is because all the colors match, it does not matter. Now, for our newbies, I try to cut not inside the black line, not on the black line, but slightly outside the black line.
It's a little bit blurry.
Go ahead, unblur me then.
Just this
yes. No. It's this one, really
But-
light. And don't shake it when you go up there.
There you go.
That was the on-off switch.
Oh god.
So slightly right outside that black line. Because that black outline is going to help us put that black line back in. Is it better now? Is it focused?
Yes. Nope, it's really good now.
Okay. This one's such an easy one to cut too. I don't like circles, but I like loops. And this is loopy to me.
She said, "Oh, that was it."
Yeah, see, she wants no part of work right now. We just sent Justine the picture of Runes waiting for her, and she just replied back, "Oh, she wants no part of work right now. She'll see us on Tuesday." So what did Robbie put? What was wrong with her dryer or washer?
I don't know if she said what was wrong with it.
She
She said
did.
she heard a noise.
Could be things ago too.
Could be. How come they don't show up over here anymore?
I don't know. We don't know. We don't know, and we just, it's just like, I don't want to say it's like, we don't know, Peg. All we know is that we just like here, see, we can't move that over to see how many people are watching. I'm sure I could shut that, but I'm afraid if I shut that, I may shut something else down. Right, and I know like the 10 things I have to push to go live,
Right.
and God forbid I deviate from that.
That's exactly what I was trying to look to see.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't want to,
Okay, so we got that one. Now my next one is just a layer in. And again, this is the one that's blue with no dark lines. So we're just going to go a layer in. And let me show you what that looks like.
Elizabeth wants to know why Bill turns Netflix on at 8 p.m. every Friday.
Who does?
Her husband.
Oh.
Oh, somebody's saying you're cutting fast.
Who says I'm cutting fast? Oh, she's a newbie. Tiffany, you'll catch up. It'll be... Tiffany, trust me, you will catch up
on the pop
for
dot.
sure when I start to pop dots. Okay, so really the only thing that you need to go in at is right here.
Okay, she said the bolt holding the drum sheared off.
Ooh.
That caused the door seal to fail.
That sucks. I actually know exactly what she's talking about, too.
Is it fixable?
Well, that bolt probably was, but I don't know if the door is anymore.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, but you know, you and I both know Robbie. Do we think she's... And you know that I'm a betting girl, so I'd probably take this bet. Do we think that she was going to get it fixed, or do you think she's going to say...
Oh, I'm sure she's already shopping.
Right, get a new one. Yeah, I'm sure, too. Because truth be told, I think I'd be getting a new one, too. So, yes, we both agree that she's getting a new washer and dryer. Because if you get a new washer, you got to get a new dryer and vice versa. Okay, Robbie, so are we right or are we wrong? Crosby! He always does that. You're going to have to go stop him.
What's he digging for?
I know, he's digging to China. I don't know. Peggy's giving him the finger. Oh my God, he did stop.
He's like, what?
That's hilarious.
It's like, I'll go back over here and swing this around. It'll be delivered on Sunday.
Seriously? Okay, so not only was she buying a new one, the thing's already bought. Yeah. Hilarious. Oh, do we know our friends or what?
Is it another top load?
Is it a top load or a side load? It looked like a side
looked
load.
like a top load. I don't know.
Oh, I bet you it's okay. You think it's
I
a top
guess-
load?
I thought it was
I
a
think
top
it's
load.
I think it's a side load. I think she's getting a side load for sure. Robbie, tell us what you did.
Front load. Yep, you were right.
Yep, not front load. That's not the word. A side load. It is called front load. So I know we're going to see very little of this, but still, we need to cut it out because it works. And then we're going to do one more, and then I'll put that base together. So the next one is this guy with the black. And then this, I just need those outside loops. So I'm going to cut these guys off because I just need those outside loops. Look, cutting those guys off. But I won't do that over here just in case you're a little bit confused. Because it can be confusing.
Marion likes the front load. I've always had a top load.
We did too. Have you ever had a front load?
Never.
Oh.
Just for the dryer.
It's
course.
like the thing to have now.
Oh. Speed demon.
What?
They really think you're cutting fast.
Everybody does?
It's the second person. Oh, it's the third person.
How am I cutting fast? I am not. I'll slow it down. Is anyone with me right now in the cutting arena here?
Thank you, Lisa. Top load.
Are more
Wait,
fancy?
wait, she got one that washes and dries.
Who,
It's
Robbie?
an all-in-one.
Of course she did. That's the newest thing.
I've never heard of that.
We were going to get that, because we just bought that new washer and dryer, but we just thought it was just too new technology, so we bypassed it.
When you get a chance, can you show the second cut again? Someone needs it.
Second cut is just cutting off. Look, Second cut literally is just going in one side there. So there's your first cut, there's your second cut. You're literally just going in on the sides. Loop-de-loops are all the same.
Thank you, Stephanie. Yep, don't forget you can rewatch. We save them all.
It's true.
No, Valerie hated her front load.
Some people do. I actually like my front load. Now, did Robbie, because she has a space for a washer and dryer, did she buy two? Because, you know, you save on all that space. You could do two loads together.
That's a good question.
Side by side.
Does she have that much laundry? Just
I-
her and Jeff, right?
It is just her and Jeff, but they travel so much, both of them. I gotta think that when they wash, they're washing a lot all at once. Okay, I'm gonna black
Okay,
outline these
so we gotta
guys.
focus.
I'm gonna black outline these folks. Because all three of these, well, no, they're not. I lied. I was gonna say all three of these are flat together, and they're not. I got some pops in there. So for those of you who thought I was cutting too fast, you're gonna be able to catch up here real quick.
Valerie says that the front loads get moldy very easily, and
They
she's
do.
allergic to mold.
Oh, well then that right there, she would hate that.
Right.
Because they do get moldy a lot.
I leave my lid open when I'm not using it.
You have to. I think we do too, really.
Prop it open.
But you just have to take a towel and like in that little area, just kind of wipe that out. But easier said than done.
Right.
Here I could be fast because there's black lines in here. If I draw a black line, it'll just look like it's a black line. So I'm very excited because we got our mini nutcrackers in. We just send them off to the die maker, which should take about, well, probably from the time they get them to the time we get them, about 4 or 5 weeks tops. So we're looking at 5 weeks before the little guys are out. And they're going to come out in, well, 3 sets. The first 4 nutcrackers that came out will be one set of 4. The last 4 nutcrackers, which includes this year's, will come out as the second set. And then we also have the dog and the cats as a separate set. I'm very excited. If they sell well, we'll go back and do those next year with our Halloween characters. But, yeah, I'm excited to get them. They're very cute.
Very cute.
Yeah.
Misty has been inquiring. She says, you sent me something today. Is it something I'm looking forward to?
Yes. And I didn't want to tell you, Misty, and I probably should have taken out that email to say it's on its way, because I tried to send it to you. Well, I wanted to send it to you overnight, but it was too much money, and no one would what's the word? Guarantee tomorrow. So I didn't want to spend that much money. If they guaranteed, I would have. So then I just did 2-day, hoping that maybe, because I sent it UPS, it'll go through the system fast, and who knows, maybe you'll get it on Monday. I don't know. But if not, you'll probably get it on Tuesday. So yes, it is lots of, well, we could tell people. It's lots of jewels from Austria that she's going to parlay into her next Crafters Classroom.
Ooh.
Which I'm very excited about. It's something that I will definitely use for sure. For
Tiffany
sure.
wants to know if you're going to be doing a class for the mini nutcrackers.
No, but Peggy and I did a class with the mini nutcrackers. I think we spent 4 hours on it, and we're
I don't
still
think
not
we
done.
finished it.
No, it's still over there.
For the Father Christmas.
Oh yeah, that's right. I don't think we're going to do a class, but because they're teeny, they're teeny. I'm going to send them to some of my design work people to see what they come up with, which they have a good 4 weeks to do. But they're teeny.
Does UPS deliver on Monday?
I don't know. Do
I
they
don't know
work?
either.
I don't know.
Well, actually, I know the store said they weren't working on Monday, but that's the store.
Yeah, that is the store. Okay, so look, we have 3 things cut, because this is where you're going to catch up. So just pay attention, even if you're not there. These 2, out of the 3 that we just cut, There won't be a pre-order for the Nutcrackers, but there will be a special sale for some people. I'm not going to say anything other than that. But once they, no, there won't be a pre-order, but once they come out, you'll be able to order them right away, and we'll ship them right away. So these two are here together, the top two, and then the whole piece is popped up on the bottom piece, okay? So these two, the top two that you just cut, here together, and then popped up on there. So let me have the my 5-incher, please.
This feels very light.
Oh, maybe it doesn't have, no, it actually doesn't feel light at all.
I don't think so.
No, I
To
don't.
me it does.
Oh boy, I hope I don't ruin this. Now you got me scared that I may be running out. Okay. Oh, her tracker says Wednesday.
Oh,
That sucks.
horrible.
I bet you it's not Wednesday. It was a 2-day air. I bet you it's not Wednesday. That'll get me mad if it's Wednesday, because then I could have shipped it to the post office. But I should have not even told her that I sent that, because she really, really, really wants those. I didn't even open them, Misty. I literally unpacked them and just stuck them in an envelope to you. So you're gonna be the first one that opens that. Okay, so this gets stuck together on this. Take your time here, make sure it all lines up. What?
Marion. She said she's running out of 5-inch refills.
Send an
She's waiting
invoice?
for her invoice.
Maren, I'll make sure yours gets out right away. Okay, so this whole piece now gets popped up on this. Okay, so this gets popped up on that. That's funny.
That's very funny. Love Marion.
She
Didn't
is...
get to say goodbye to her.
No, first of
At the
all,
show.
she didn't
I don't
say
even know
goodbye
she
to
left.
me. Either, same here. Maybe it was like summer camp. She was afraid that she was going to cry when she said goodbye or something. Because at the we're packing up, I said, Marion didn't even say goodbye to me. Justine goes, she said goodbye to you, you weren't paying attention. I said, that's impossible because I pay attention to that lady all weekend. She goes, nope, she said that she was going, she came by to say goodbye. You were talking to a customer, so well, I did not hear her at all because I would have given her a hug. And then she was just gone, that was it. She was gone, and
Yeah.
just a what am I trying to say? Poof, and she was gone.
She said she tried, but you were super busy. I saw her in the aisle, and I was headed up to get that scrapbook kit for that lady who bought one.
Yeah.
After. And that was the last time I saw her.
I know, she was like gone. I think it was like summer camp. I think she just didn't want to really say goodbye because she would have cried.
She had such a blast visiting with all of us.
Oh, the whole weekend was fun. It really was fun. So those of you who are still cutting, this is where you're going to catch up. Unless you go pop dot sturdy, but if you're that new, you're probably not going pop dot sturdy like I am.
You can always mark on the back what gets popped. You got to put it together later.
It's
like
true.
Bethy.
Like Beth.
Bethy makes notes.
She's been keeping up with me lately, though.
Well, she's not at home doing this one.
Nope. For those of you who saw that Jewel email today, those jewels are as pretty as that picture. For once, I could
They
say
really
that the
are.
picture captured what that crystal really looks like.
In fact, I was telling somebody yesterday in store that emailed you that they're going to love these.
Yes, they are. And Misty, I am in receipt of your reminder email. I love how patient people are with me. And then not so patient. I don't blame them.
I'm shocked that no one has said, why are all your Pop-Tarts in little strips?
No, because they know, because somebody asked. But you know, some newbie's like, oh my god, I should take my Pop-Tarts and
Right?
cut them apart.
Don't do that.
Seems like I'm peeling them off, though, quicker. Maybe I'm starting a new thing.
Stephanie said she was bad when she did the Better Plus make and take and ask for more Pop-Tarts. I only let him have 9.
Did that's very funny. Did the person give you more Pop Dots though? Yeah,
I
no.
already know the answer to that, so I'm not
The answer
answering.
is yes. Uh-huh. You can tell a fanster because when we do make and takes, fansters, because we give normal Pop Dots at the make and take table because no one would even believe, Pop Dots
Right.
30.
Even 9 sometimes gets an eyebrow raise.
Correct. It does. It really does. It
They're
does.
like, you want me to use them
I
all?
know, right,
Yeah, I'll just
exactly.
use all 9.
That is funny. 9 does get eyebrows raised. You're right, Peggy.
Yep, see, Stephanie said
That's
she
very
did.
funny. And
I saw the back of hers and she's putting Pop Dots on it.
no,
so
but you can tell when you see when you see a fanster because we give them like the 9, the strip to use the 9, and they look at us like, well, what do you want me to do with these? I mean, I need 19 more. So you can tell a true fanster, the person that needs more Pop Dots. There is a difference. So for you newbies, this is what I like to say about the Pop Dots. I know this is overkill. I get it. But we'd like to go Pop Dot sturdy. It is a thing. And you're right, Marion. You should. It is a thing. But in the beginning, you don't have to go like as much as me. But go just a little bit more than what you're used to. So
Right.
put more than what you're used to on here. And less than me. And within months, you'll be doing the same thing here. Which I realize is crazy, so... But it does make it Pop Dot sturdy, which means it's together, it's sturdy, it doesn't bend. It doesn't move.
Right. Misty says she gets a lot of. You want me to use how many Pop Dots?
Right, I'm sure. Yeah, because she hands them a whole sheet. Which you have to with that project. I don't know what we're going to do next year on the make and take. I think this is our best make and take by far ever.
Tracy Litwin says she thinks she uses more than you.
You know what? Tracy could.
I
I've
don't
seen
know.
how many. No, I've seen how many Pop Dots. She could.
Is there like no space between them?
What do you mean?
Like you don't see any paper? Just
No,
Pop Dots?
yeah, she actually. Well, I was a little bit fast too, but no, she does Pop Dot. She does Pop Dot a lot. I did see that. Okay, so popping this up, making sure this is nice and even. And it wasn't.
Right.
How are my 2 newbies? The people that said I was cutting fast, are you caught up now? So, are we caught up? Like, Misty, are you sitting there? Oh,
Said
good.
Pretty much.
Lori Lee is going to answer for everybody. Misty, like, are you sitting there crafting with us? Okay, so the next one's going to be this guy. We're going to do these in layers. Well, duh. So, here, I want everyone...
Good, Tiffany.
What'd she say?
She said she's almost caught up.
That's awesome. And she's a new one.
She's outlining.
No, Sherry, people put them in the corners. Well, in class, I have to tell them when I see them, they put them in the corners and nothing else. I tell them put at least 1 or 2 in the middle.
Yep.
I love that. Okay, so everyone look up real quick, okay? Because I don't want anyone to get confused. Now we're done with this outer edge. The one that we're going to cut right now is just this guy right here. Everyone look. Just this right here. This. Does everyone see where I'm at? That. I'll go back the other way just so I can stay in focus. I'll start right here. So you're cutting this. Okay? So let's go ahead and cut that. Oh, can you put me back on Craft Cam? Thank you. Perfect. Okay. And am I focused?
No. Oh, I took a picture.
Okay, but am I focused?
Yes. Hi, Runes. It's time to give up, Runes.
Right. She's
Sorry.
not coming, Runes.
I'm sorry. She's like, all right.
Mary and I had a laugh at her post. What was it, a couple weeks ago? Were we home last weekend? Or were we...
We were in Edison.
So a week ago from today, we were in Edison?
Yeah.
Jesus, it doesn't even feel like it. Does it? Marion put on the Fanster post, I feel jealous for all the people in Edison spending time with us. She knows how it is because she was just with us. Conventions are so much fun. It is like summer camp. Because then you got to say goodbye.
It is kind of like summer camp.
It is.
You see them for a weekend and then they go on their way. It's like they graduate on.
Mm-hmm. I will put a post on the Fanster page when I've sent out the last invoice. So you know that if you didn't receive it by that time, then there's an issue. But do me a favor, if you don't receive it when I put that post out, can you check your spam folder? I'm excited to ship adhesive week just so we get our warehouse back. Our warehouse is a mess. It's a neat mess, but it is a mess.
It's hard pulling pods in this time.
I'm sure.
Limited space.
I gotta do stencils. I gotta run some stencils off. Maybe I'll do that Monday. Robbie, summer camp was seriously probably one of the best times of my life. I can't believe you didn't go to summer camp.
We did some Girl Scout summer camp.
Oh, best times of my life. It was. I think that's why I became a camp counselor. Okay, so everyone look up.
Are we doing Westminster?
We're not doing Westminster.
No, I didn't think so.
Lisa, we're
Yeah,
not. That's Westminster is next weekend. We're not doing Westminster. We pulled off of that about 6 months ago. So if you're going to Westminster to see us, we're not going to be there. I probably should update that schedule. But yeah, we're not going to be there next week. Okay, so this is, everyone look up. This is what, and we miss you, Lisa, because we love spending time with you too. It's funny, isn't it funny how you know these people now? Like more shows we go to, like I everybody who's on the screen right now, I know who they are. I just love that. So right here, so this is what we just did. I want you to go layer in, and we're just cutting this next layer right there. Don't go too far because that's going to be another layer, but just this one right here. Okay? So the one that's just right inside that loop that we just got through cutting. I was getting nervous.
Stephanie, you were there at a very busy time of the day. You're right. That table was busy.
What'd she say? Oh.
She wanted to do the Stamp-O-Stick make and take, but it was too busy.
I know it's tough. It's we normally have standing room only, and it's funny. Well, not funny, kind of sad because it's hard to tell people. But like the first thing in the morning, when Misty is like, we're doing a $5 make and take. We're making this. Dad, I have a seat and I'll get you started. And they're like, oh, we'll come back, and it's like, oh. This is the best time to do a make and take right now because you can get in and relax and sit here because it's not crowded.
Right. And yes, we're still on the first card. And
oh my God, how fast does she think I am?
Tammy says, I can hardly wait for Hillsboro. Woo,
Hillsboro is going to be fun. I can hardly wait too. Every show brings something. It's just fun.
Oh, Robbie says she thinks she's talking about the art anthology make and take.
Who?
That was busy and Stephanie couldn't get in.
Oh.
It could be too.
It
she
could
was
be.
Busy there,
yeah,
over there too.
Yep, she was. Yeah, she definitely was.
Yeah, this one Robbie's the busiest right in the afternoon.
Yeah, that's
not in the end and not at the beginning.
No, because people. Yeah, it's like a win-win because people want to sit and they want to craft, for a while. Uh-oh.
Oh gosh, I forgot all about that, Misty.
What?
She says she's plotting and planning for the Friday night in Hillsboro.
Remember, Justine's not going to be there.
Yeah, Misty, Justine's not going to be there. Do we need to pick an item for her?
No, she's not there. She doesn't get to play. Okay, so these two are going to be adhered together. I'm going to go back down on Jewel Cam. So those are going to be adhered together. I'm going to outline them, and those are going to be adhered together just like that. And I like this. Let me bring my card into play too. I like this because if you look at my finished card, it's not all purple. That just a little, yep, just that little gray breaks that purple up, so it's just not a purple machine. You know, it's more colorful, even though you see a lot of purple, you know. So I'm going to outline both of these and adhere those together. Well, hello, Miss Thomas. Tell Mr. Thomas I said hello. Oh, Peggy, remind me this on Tuesday, unless this person's on. During mid-year cheer, and the person emailed me, and I told her what she had to do, and I never heard back from her. Whoever won the $100 Malleys had reached out and said, didn't get my Malleys. And I'm like, yeah, you're absolutely right. Because we went to go get the Malleys gift certificate to give to her, and they don't sell online gift cards, which I don't understand. So I told her that she had to pick out what she wanted.
Oh, okay.
And we would go pick it out for her and send it to her, or we would just go out and pick $100 worth of, Malleys and send it. And I never heard back from her, so I want to follow up with her.
Okay.
Unless she's on here. If she's on here right now, speak up. I would love to talk to you here. But yeah, I want to get that done. People think that we don't give prizes then, and that is absolutely not the case. And I can't think of who it is off the top of my head, but I want to say Nina, but I don't know if that's right.
Joanne says she really likes the heart gems on this card.
I do too. With actually, this card was made with that heart size is for the Tim Holtz hearts. Okay, I will take my 5-incher again. So this is going to go flat onto there. And then it's going to be popped up onto our main piece. So let's just keep going that way. Sometimes it's easier like that. Miss Joanne, is it Susie? You and Susie should come to Croptoberfest. Talk her into it, should have a blast.
Sandy says contrast makes colors pop. Great choice of the gray between purples.
Oh, that's probably why I like this card so much. Even though it has so much purple in it. That's probably why. So again, look up. So those are together. And then it's going to be popped up onto this piece. So let's just do that now. Yeah, I don't know. So remind me if you can on Tuesday, because I want to reach out to her.
Okay.
I don't want her to be upset thinking that we don't have that, but I did offer her those two options, and I said, please don't feel bad if you give us a shopping list, because it's very easy for us to do.
It's better to have too many things on there in case they're out of something.
That is true. And I told her if she just wanted us to pick, just to tell us dark chocolate or
milk chocolate.
Or milk chocolate.
Croptoberfest is the last week of
Here, grab that.
October.
It goes
the
over
30th through November 3rd.
Yeah, it goes over the Halloween. Although we are going to do something fun for Halloween. I know I said I'd get that out to you in the last couple of weeks, and I didn't, but I will. But what you have to prepare for is going to be extremely easy. Extremely.
I should be looking now.
I know. Some of you will want to shop, but it's going to be extremely easy to buy what you're going to get. Don't you think that's going to be fun?
I want to pick something outrageous.
I know I do too. Well, you know I definitely do. For sure. Because you know I'd use it again too.
Oh, Misty said don't forget to remind her about any food allergies with her chocolate order.
I think if she had food allergies, she would tell me.
Oh, Bernice said she went to buy some mallees and the shipping was extremely high.
Well,
But it was summer in South Carolina.
I
don't know how they ship it.
I don't know how they ship it either. But yeah, no, we'll ship it for her. Mally's won't. But yeah.
Tracy wants a hint.
I guess I could tell people right now, can't I?
You could if you wanted to.
I don't know why I couldn't. I mean, it's really not a secret because they have to plan.
Right.
Yeah, I don't know why I can't tell you now. So, okay. So, some of you may have heard of this before. There's these things going around called Mrs. Roper parties. And Mrs. Roper being, you know, the Ropers on Three's Company. So, what everyone is going to be asked to do is to buy one of those, I don't know, what did Mrs. Roper wear?
I always called them house coats.
House coats,
That's what
a
my mom used to call
muumuu.
them, muumuu.
Yes, something like that.
Cover.
So everyone has to be dressed on Halloween in some type of muumuu that they're going to have to buy. And we're going to have a little Mrs. Roper party. And there is going to be lots of trick-or-treating too. And we'll go into that later. That'll be just for the people who attend. But yeah, so that's what everyone's going to have to buy. You're going to have to buy some type of... Well, Maude used to wear a lot of those too. What did Maude call them?
I didn't watch that show.
No, I didn't watch that show either. But you know what I'm talking about, right?
No. Because I haven't seen it.
You don't have to wear a wig. What did Elizabeth call them?
Caftans.
Never heard of that before. Oh,
Caftan.
Tracy says the same thing. Never heard of that. But that's what you're going to have to buy. So that's what you're wearing on Halloween. Is you're wearing a little Mrs. Roper Crafton, whatever it is. Is it called craft or
Caftan.
caft?
I don't know. 3 people have said Caftan.
Cafton?
Sherry saying house dress. That's what I knew them as.
My mom calls them her muumuus. So doesn't that sound like fun? First of all, it sounds comfortable as all hell.
It does.
It does. That's going to be very... In fact, I just may make it a muumuu weekend for me. Justine, I told Justine this idea. She goes, well, I'm not wearing one. I'm like, of course you are. You absolutely are going to be wearing one. I have to give her a lot of credit because for all the crap that she doesn't want to do, she really does do it all.
I'm shocked that she put the wig on.
So am I.
She
But
looks
she really
so
does.
different.
I
It
know.
didn't even look like her.
She really does do a lot. She takes it for the team when it comes to that.
Maude was on Golden Girls? That wasn't her name, though.
That wasn't her name. What was... I already found 4 I like. Misty, find one for me. I need a real cool one. Oh, I bought some for myself, Misty. We all can't wait to see
Raylene.
Mrs. Jill as Mrs. Roper. But Raylene, doesn't that sound comfortable? I should try to get one with cows all over it. But then, maybe a fat girl shouldn't wear a muumuu with cows all over it. The other reason why we're doing this too, speaking of which, can't hear you at all, Peggy. That's
my
from
husband
Bill.
can't hear me.
Why?
I don't know. Turn the volume up, Willie.
Willie. The other reason why we want to do that instead of having people do costumes, because a lot of people are flying in, and a muumuu is very easy to pack.
Right.
Or a caftan, whatever you
Yep.
want to call it, is very easy to pack.
Light and thin.
And yeah, and free to bring in. So that's another reason why we're doing
Yep.
it. And plus, everyone can do it because half of you probably have one in the in your closet. I should probably have Marion send me one of hers because we all know that Marion has at least 3 of them.
Go into the 70s area and pull out one.
Yes, for sure. Okay, so I think you're going. No, we're going next, but. Everyone look up. This is the one we did. We just did this one. That was the gray one. So now I want this last one, this inner one right there. Okay, does everyone see that? This is that first one we did. This is the gray one. Now I want this level. Okay? Does everyone see that? I don't have one in my closet either. Dusters.
Oh, dusters, yeah. I think I've heard that.
So here, not here, but here. So yeah, so it'll be fun. April's probably already off now, right now.
Right?
Ordering, right.
Helen said her mom had some good ones.
Well, I want a good one too. I want one long and flowy and airy. I'm telling you, I seriously, I may be in all weekend, and I'm not kidding about that. But you don't have to wear a wig. You just have
Right.
to wear the muumuu. Or the caftan or the house coat. Or whatever.
Elizabeth, I will die if you wear one to the store. Did you see her working on one?
I would love that. She should.
She really should.
Because that's the day that a lot of people go to the store. Kathy Peak has to wear one. She's not going to want to, but I'm going to force her to. Even that she will make look sexy and cute.
Right.
Can everyone see what I'm cutting?
Yes. We're still on
I feel like I am cutting so slow it is
I
ridiculous.
think you're cutting fast, but
What?
I don't know. I don't know. I struggle on the curves like this.
You do?
Elizabeth said, "That's funny because I was just thinking, thank God I'll be at the store."
You would look cute.
You could still wear it, Elizabeth.
I think she should wear it.
You might want to move up just a little. There you go.
This camera is like
It's starting to get a little.
leaning, I know, so now I gotta lean more. Okay, there's that. And then we go to our last big one. And here, I want those loop-de-loops. Now, you can, I did cut out the hearts. And let me tell you why I cut out the hearts. You can keep the hearts in if you want to, because we're going to end up cutting them out. But let me show you why I cut the hearts out. I cut the hearts out, just to understand my thought process here. I cut the hearts out because when I went to go lay in the hearts, I used that cutout piece as this to bump up to. So if the hearts were there, I would have nothing to bump the heart up to. But by cutting out the hearts, it's just going to bump up on that cut sheet of paper. Okay, makes sense?
Makes sense.
You probably all knew that, though. I would wear them on the Bling Cruise. Who knows? Probably after October 30th or 31st. I'll probably wear them all the time now. You'll see me
I don't know if I
teaching.
want to wear them on the Bling Cruise. I don't want to be walking around the whole boat in a muumuu.
No, I think she's kidding, but I like comfort. Let's see that happening.
I'm all for comfort. Oh, Robbie's not seeing all the comments because she's never seen any of Elizabeth's, even though she refreshed and rejoined.
Really? I don't know why that is. Tracy
I have
Neal
also noticed that when I'm watching at home.
Yeah, Tracy Neal has a hard time too. Getting her comments to come through to us, which makes zero sense.
Yeah, it does.
Don't talk negative about Facebook though. They could make it so much worse.
Misty said if it's long, it won't blow up like my dress did last time.
It's true. It's sad. I bought a 2025 calendar the other day to start laying some things in.
Gail got me one for my birthday.
She did?
Yeah, it's got, it's like a Time magazine one, or maybe it was just, I think it was Time magazine. So it's got like important things that happen.
That's fun for you.
Yeah.
That sounds like something you would absolutely love.
Yep. I haven't opened it yet since it's for next year, but excited.
I don't like when you guys spend money on me on my birthday. And you really shouldn't. Gail bought me, although Robbie, you can always buy me a gift. Robbie sends the best flowers. Gail gave me the most thoughtful gift. She gave me our dies, and she cut up like 10 of each of those.
Oh, that was
It's a great gift.
nice. Tiffany wants to
It's a
know
great
about
gift.
the Bling Cruise.
Oh, you know what,
She wants to
Tiffany?
know where to go to find the details.
You want to go to cruiseandcrop.com, and it's going to be in February. And I know we have spots left, but you may want to act kind of fast because I don't know if there's a lot of spots left on the cruise, although I would be shocked if there wasn't.
Tracy said, "Hey, now I made you a toilet."
She did make me a toilet.
And Tracy Litwin said her tags are almost done. They'll be done this weekend.
Oh, I need to get that information out too. There's just so much. See, I wish you had a kit right now to see if I really was cutting fast.
Oh, you definitely cut faster than me. I would be way behind right now.
It's hogwash. Okay. Let's black outline these two, and you know these two, just, you don't know, but you do kind of know. These two are going to go together. Robbie, I don't know much about everyone else's tags, so I'm not dogging their tags. But I can tell you that Robbie's tags could be the coolest I've ever seen.
Really?
Oh, you don't know what she's doing?
I don't.
Oh.
Are they mixed media?
Yes.
Okay.
If it comes together like she hopes it does, that she's describing, and what I've seen, it almost, seriously, it almost could be a class, an expo class.
Wow.
Yeah. It's actually very cool.
Stephanie's working on hers on Sunday. I can't believe people are working on tags.
You have to.
Gotta wait till the last minute.
Well, pegs.
I have other things to work on.
Yeah, things that were due 6 months ago. Oh! I just drew a black line on my thing. This is where Justine normally would laugh. But the good news is I have black lines on this layer, so you can't see it. This is where...
I don't think anyone will notice.
No, of course not. You can't even see it now, and I just turned it. This is where Justine would say, I would see it. You wouldn't see it. If you're going to make a mistake, guys, like I said before, on these dark black lines, that's the layer you want to make a mistake on.
Robbie says she sees it. Of course.
Shut up.
I saw it too. I just didn't want to tell her.
No, you don't see it. Okay, here, I'm going to show you this real quick, okay? You tell me if you... Hold on. I'll even do this. I don't even see it.
Oh, no, once you put it together with another piece, I don't know if I'll see it.
Actually, you know what? I think it's hidden
Oh, you're
underneath
covering
there.
it now. You're right.
Yeah, I am covering it.
It
There, so
doesn't
there's
even matter.
smart, you know what?
There you go.
Yeah, it's perfect. No one will see. No one will see that.
The perfect spot for it to go over.
I sure do, because I'm that good, Peggy.
Okay. Oh.
I guess I'll have my
Let me
5-incher
do my
again.
work.
No, Misty, your toilet actually is right here.
You should show them. Yeah.
I did show them that. I showed them, because you weren't watching, Pegs.
Well,
They
I
saw
do go
last
to bed
week.
early sometimes.
Yeah, that's true.
I only watched the first one.
Yeah, no, that's my toilet that Misty made me.
Someone needs to get her a little dollhouse-sized toilet paper roll to put on the roll.
Because there is a toilet paper holder there.
There is.
Robbie, it was all in the teaching process. I want to show them that they could make a mistake and that they could recover from it. Ha ha ha. Look at weirdo staring at us. What do you want?
What's going on, Rince?
Your dad's upstairs. Go tell your dad.
Go up.
Look at her.
I don't know what she wants.
I think she has to go out. Go tell your good girl. No.
No, don't come through there.
Now you're
There's not
gonna
enough room.
now you're gonna activate the brother.
There's not enough room, Runes.
She is staring you down. Okay, now we're gonna pop this one up, so let's just keep going ahead. Let's keep doing
I
it.
don't have anything.
Think she has to go out?
I don't know. She obviously wants something.
Let's call Andy and tell him.
Well,
I think Runes has to go out. Thanks. Bye. Oh, my little sweetie.
Lori Lee would like to know what is that adhesive stuff she puts through the machine.
Sure. That is, well, here, let's go on to, you could hold that up. Let's do this. Let's do this. So show them, no, you're up there now. So this is a 5-inch Xyron. That's a 5-inch Xyron because 5 inches, boom, that's the most you can go there is a 5-incher. And you literally put that through, just kind of show them that. Put that through and then pulls out that other side.
And then you crank it.
Yep.
And then the little cutter on the back.
And it cuts it.
There you go.
I don't use it all the time, but
It's nice for the big pieces.
it is nice for the big pieces. Okay. You go back to Craft Cam.
There we go. Tracy said, "Are we doing numbers tonight?"
You can call somebody. Oh, but you know what? The phone's not charged. So no, we're not.
And the store phone's out in the car.
Yep. So the answer is no. Because I have nothing charged. Sorry.
Is it on our website? Yes.
It is. Of
I
course,
think
it's
it's
on
called
our
the
website.
5-inch Xyron.
Yeah, we'll do a double dose in 2 weeks.
And then there's refills for it too, Lori.
If you're gonna get one machine, absolutely positively get another refill right now, because you just don't know when you're gonna need that refill for sure. You want to call Justine and see what she's doing?
Do you think she'll answer?
Of course she will. Oh, are you gonna call her?
Unless you're gonna do it on your phone.
Yeah, I was gonna do it on my
Or
phone.
your phone.
Well, we'll call her on my phone, and then if she doesn't answer, we'll call her on your phone. She'll think that something's wrong.
Right?
Did you hear him up there screaming
Yeah.
in pain? This is what I hear all the
Oh.
time.
I thought it was belching.
No, it's because the sciatic nerve hurts too much.
Gotcha.
Okay, this one, believe it or not, is hard to put on because you only are going to see a sliver of that gray. So really make sure you put this on right, because if not, you're going to see gray on one side and not on the other.
Yep.
Okay? So looking good so far, folks.
Thanks for the link, Elizabeth.
What she put? Oh, that's
she put
good.
the link up, and then Lori said, "I was wondering what 5 inches you were referring to." Haha. I don't know what that is.
Here, this is. Hold on. Robbie just emailed me. It's called spam.
Oh.
There we go. Thanks, Robbie. None of my monitors can see those things when they come up.
Well, I saw it, but I didn't know what it was.
It's called spam. Okay, now where did my other two pieces go? Okay, my small guys. So these are easy. So this one, we're going to cut out this big circle, and that little guy, we're going to cut out that small square. I like that we have trolls. Did she call him a mole and not
Yeah,
a
she called
troll?
him a mole.
She's coming. What's wrong?
Elizabeth said that was West sending stars.
I don't know if it was West. Tracy, Neil, if you're on here and if I just banded your son, tell me so I can unband him. Because I love him. He's probably like, screw
like,
you,
what the hell?
lady. Right. I love you too, and I'm sending you stars. Just banded me. Tell me if that was him or not. Although Tracy might be on because sometimes we get her messages, sometimes we don't.
I don't remember seeing her.
Neither do I. So Tracy, if you're not getting this here, you could text me too. So these two guys, are we caught up or are people like still behind? Do I have to go slower?
I haven't seen anyone commenting that you were too fast.
That's because they're speeding up and trying to hurry up. So we got a new UPS guy, which is great. He's a very nice guy, cute too, very nice, cute. He's been working for UPS for 10 years, and he finally got his own route, which is ours. He bid it for us, so it's very cool. So the day he got the route, we gave him the key, so he now has the key to the warehouse, and he's learning things. You know, I said, well, I used to have Dwayne's phone number, and I said, I'm not going to ask you that and I'm not going to ask you for years now. I'll wait a little bit. He was like, I'll give you my number. I'm like, well, because I normally call him and text him we have stuff. He was like, oh, I don't care. I'll give you my number. Well, he's learning things slowly, and we had a pickup today. So I texted him, you know, we have a pickup, stop by, and he doesn't come out of his way. He literally goes across the road, and we could see him across the parking lot, and he just swings over to us. Well, I just got a message from him, look, at 8:33. Oh, crap, and he puts it, I totally forgot to go back for that pickup. It just dawned on me, I'm sorry. How funny, how cute is that?
That is
exactly right.
It's okay, we ran it down in person.
We did run it down. Yeah, when it was outside for over an hour, I'm like, I think he forgot. It's okay, Jack, you could join us in class 2, or class 2.
Start with card 2, Jack.
Card 2. Okay, this gets popped, and then the whole thing gets popped up on the card. And then we just have jewels. This is going to be an hour and a half card. That's fantastic. I do like the other card too, though. I'll put the jewels on this card. Especially since we have so many newbies.
Does the little purple square go on flat?
Yes. Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, Jackie's not home.
Oh, where's she at? She's at the casino, isn't
Lorena
she?
wants to know what happened to Dwayne.
Dwayne, well, according to Dwayne, first of all, Dwayne is very mad at UPS. He bitched about everything. But Dwayne, I guess, and his direct supervisor on his route didn't necessarily get along, or he didn't like him. I don't know which is which. So Dwayne got another route, which just was the pits because he was perfect. But it appears that this Craig guy, who is our new guy, is going to be just as good. It does, doesn't it? He looks like a good guy.
He does. I've only seen him a couple times.
Yeah, I like him.
Marina said, hello. Hope your evening is going well. Just joined from being with Mom at the hospital.
Oh, no.
Jackie said no casino for her.
I believe that. I really do. Well, I hope she's doing something fun. But not as fun as making cards with us.
I know.
God, I love both of these cards. I really do. I like both of these cards a lot. You know why? Because they're easy to make. This is the hardest part right here.
I really like this stamp, actually.
I like this stamp, too. It's funny that you should say that, because, yeah, I do like this stamp. That's why I made the second one. Well, I sort of used it. I don't know if everyone's seen what I did, but... yeah, I think she had to go.
She's still staring, though.
She's a stare. I really do think we just banned Tracy's son. Poor kid. Oh, I feel bad if I did. I'll have to unban him.
He can still watch, right? He just can't comment?
I don't know. I think once he's banned, he's banned. I don't know. I don't know the rules.
Robbie said this stamp is very versatile.
It is, especially once I do this next thing.
Hi, Miss Laura Siegel.
There she is.
Jackie said if I was doing something fun, I would it I think she said I wouldn't be on my phone.
Oh.
I think that's
Hey,
what she
how'd
meant to
that
say.
date last time go?
She had a date?
Oh, no, there was we had another spammer on here last time.
Oh.
And they actually spammed her directly on here.
Oh.
They said something like, "Hey, beautiful," or something like that. Right on here. I know. So we unblock him, and Jackie's like, "No, wait a minute. I want his number."
Someone else just asked, is a little tiny square popped? Little tiny square was flat.
Yeah, this little tiny guy is flat, but this whole round piece is popped. So this is flat, whole round piece is popped. Yeah, it was actually kind of funny. It was funny dialogue all night long.
Where it says, hope everyone has a great Labor Day weekend.
Anyone do anything fun? Are you doing anything fun on Saturday or Sunday? Not
Well,
Saturday.
I work Saturday.
That's why I took it back
That's
right
fun.
away.
That's fun.
Yes.
And there's no plans for Sunday.
Monday?
Monday, I think we're cooking out.
Just who?
Just us. And nobody.
You
no
and
one
Bill
has
or?
mentioned kids.
Okay.
No one has mentioned kids.
Got
I think
it.
it's just us three.
Well, see, to me, I think that sounds like a lot of fun.
Jackie says she's still looking for him to text her.
Okay, so this goes right in the center of this, that 4x4. Okay? So let's go ahead and do that.
Jackie says, how long before the next card maybe I can get home?
I'm going to do Jules on this one, so, I don't know, 20 minutes? So everyone got their class kits, correct? In time?
Kate Miller says she's going to a gender reveal party on Sunday.
Oh,
That'll be fun.
there you go.
Marianne told Jackie, that sucks that he stood you up.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
He was such a nice guy.
She's going to try and get home.
Good. So I watched that Lacey Peterson thing on Netflix. It's a 3-part docuseries.
Okay.
I hate when it sucks you in,
I
because
didn't know there was one on there.
there is, but don't waste your time because
Oh, okay.
it's everything you already know. I mean, it's just everything. So there's like nothing new, but it sucks you in because because it sucks you in.
Lori Lee says she got her kit 2 days ago, but it didn't contain the Pop Dots.
Pop Dots are in the kits of people who are on the Bill Now, Ship Now, the automatic ship program. And I talked, yeah, exactly, Tracy. You fell asleep because,
Right.
because
Marion.
because the same thing. Marion, I did start watching that John Wayne Gacy thing, and you're right. Well, because he was a nice guy when he wasn't killing people.
Right.
Yeah, he was a very nice guy. I didn't finish that, but I do want to finish that. I thought it was kind of boring, the John Wayne Gacy one. I thought it was kind of boring, but I will go back and finish that. So you get Pop Dots if you're on the Buy Now, Ship Now program. And I sent somebody that form today, and if it wasn't you, you could email me. You could email us, and I'll send that form out to you, so that at least you could see what that's about. And I realize that we haven't put that in class kits lately, so I think the next one's going to have that in there.
So you're centering it
I'm centering it
on that one sheet.
on that new center. I'm centering it on that 4x4 paper that we put in there. Okay, that's where I'm centering it. Okay, I do want to put the jewels on. So let's put the jewels on.
Marion says my son-in-law worked with him in Bolingbrook He said from the beginning he did it. Sad part was his kids were ostracized. Poor kids.
Well, it's funny because we talked about this before. I think just like we have a notorious murder up here, which I can't believe hasn't had more national attention. Amy Mahalovic, because she was taken. She was taken what? How many years? 30 years ago. It had to be 30 years ago ish. And again, a very odd circumstance. It's a very, very high profile case here. It really should have legs. But one of our old customers used to teach with him in a school district.
Right.
Who, and I say him, who is the person who has moved on to Florida now, and it doesn't. With the press, who people think actually killed her.
Did it, yeah.
And when you talk to her, she says that she worked with him at the school, and she said, absolutely positively, yeah, I know she's been on Dateline, but I mean, like, there's just, oh, so people are, okay, so people are, they do know. So, Tammy, how do you know about Amy Mahalovic, since you're across the country? I don't know, it just didn't seem like they're obsessed with it like a JonBenet.
Right.
And it was the same type of thing.
Right.
You know, it wasn't on Christmas Day and things like that, or beauty pageant, but it was things like that. But the teacher, who was a customer of ours at one point, taught with this guy and said there's not a doubt in her mind, and I should think she said a lot of people said that. A lot of people, teachers felt that, that he was the one that did it. But it was just really, it was they just never proved it. And the guy's still alive. But yeah. It's very much like the JonBenet Ramsey case. I guess I was wrong. I guess, okay, then I guess lots of podcasts. Okay, then I guess people do know. You know, there is a lot of podcasts on Amy Mahalovic because there's a guy here who's obsessed with her in that case. I think he was her age at the time. Okay, so in your jewels, guys, you have a packet that looks more muted. Those are the Delights. You want the ones that are really, really, really shiny. Not the one that they don't have green in them. So do not take the ones that have kind of the dull purple ones. They also have green in that. That's not the one we want. We want the other one. So take the other one that has no greens in it, and they're all bright. And you know what? Just for the heck of it, let's put these hearts on. Yeah, I would love for the Amy Mahalovic case to be solved one day. Okay, now these are a little bit bigger than our normal crystals. So I'm going to go back down on Jewel Cam right here. And I want you to notice like how much glue I'm really putting on there. There's a lot of glue on there. Because it's much bigger than our crystals that we're using. And I'm going to put that on. And I'm going to bump it against that paper. Perfect. Perfect.
Hearts are so pretty. Those are the gumdrop hearts.
These are these gumdrop hearts that are discontinued on sale. What happened with Marina's mom? Do we not know, or we just?
She did say.
Well, I will.
She's in the hospital. She needs some prayers.
Okay, I will definitely. I'll definitely say a prayer for her. For sure, I believe in the power of prayer. It sounds crazy, but I do.
Kathy Wolfton says, was Amy the one with the window curtain?
The window curtain that she was wrapped up in, that they're trying to figure, that they think could be a lead of who has her. If that's what you're talking about, what she was wrapped up in, yes, that's her. Because it was a specific window curtain, if that's what you're talking about.
Thank you, Sarah. Marina's mom had a stroke.
Oh, that's very sad. Yeah, I debated whether the jewels look good with these crystals. Because, of course, these are fakey fakes. Then we're putting real crystals on them. But I think the real crystals are... I think the whole card looks good. I just really am in love with this card. I think it's because it's just easy. There's no special turns and flips and flaps and cuts. It's just a straight cut.
Tracy says, can you please pray for my mom on Wednesday? She's having eye surgery. to try to save what little vision she has left.
Absolutely.
And Misty says something about what about couches on the side of the road? Do you believe in those?
Right. That's Misty who said she didn't believe in that. And her God showed her that she was right on target. It's weird how that happens. Meaning she believes.
Marina says, thank you for your prayers. They're welcome, and I know she appreciates it.
Mm-hmm. And they help. For sure. Yeah, so if anyone likes the stamp design, they have the stamp design, you may want to buy some of these hearts. How many come in a package, Peg?
Oh gosh.
12? I know we only used 8 on here.
15.
Yeah.
It's 12 or 15, something like that.
So you may want to grab some of these. They're called what are they called? Gumdrop hearts. You may want to grab some because they're just a couple dollars. They're not.
Right, they're not.
They are not expensive at all. And you know what? Since I'm right here, I'm gonna stay right there. And I'm gonna put my centers in, but I gotta flip everything. So actually, let me just go back onto Craft Cam as I start flipping and turning things. I don't know where this Joe came from.
I think it was on the table since the beginning.
It's funny that you know what I'm talking about. Thanks, Elizabeth.
I think it says 15 in there.
Yeah, so if you do like this heart or this stamp and you have it, I would stock up on them because they're cheap. We do have them. Even though a lot of people are still selling them at full price, they're discontinued. We have them marked down.
Hi, Belinda Waters. Jumping on late.
Let me put this big one on here.
Yep, Elizabeth confirmed 15 in the
Good.
pack. So did Laura.
Well, I brought the new Jewel last time and I showed it, and it showed
really dark.
Terrible. It showed terrible.
It's just nowhere near
Just
what it really looks
nowhere
like.
near. So no, I did not bring it because it just showed terrible on the website or on this camera here. I mean, terrible. So if you want a true picture of what that jewel looks like, that color, I'm not kidding you.
It's not exactly blue.
Nope, it's not blue. Next week's is going to be more blue.
Right.
But no, not this week's. It's a really good picture.
Was that Susan that asked that? Oh yeah. So Susan asked that about the jewel color, and then she's like, "Still love you,"
I don't get it.
even though you didn't bring it.
Oh. Well, we did.
Right, she did show it last one.
I did, and it was just terrible. I mean, it looked terrible. Sometimes they pick up really good. Is there only 3 colors in this? 3 colors, 3 sizes?
You've got the color sheet still.
I know. If so, this is really easy. Can someone verify on that color sheet? It's only 3 colors and the sizes.
Susan said yep, but I don't know if that's to that question.
I'm sure it is. Well, excluding that middle one. That middle one's already on. This is going to be super easy then. Okay, so let's go. Whoops. So let's go back to Jewel Cam. Let's put those fuchsias in the middle there. And then the fuchsias on the outside.
Ada says yes, 3 colors.
Good. Is that Ada, A-Y-L-E?
Yes.
That we've said her name so much when we did shipping for
Yes.
Adhesive Week?
Linda said, can't wait to do these later. Love the purple.
Purple, hints of purple.
So many people request purple.
Well,
But you can't do it every time.
I look at
Just
this. I don't see as much purple as everyone else sees. I don't know, I see purple. I guess I see more bright than purple.
Ada said, haha, when you love adhesive, you love adhesive.
I know.
Love you, ladies.
Well, we love you too, and trust me, you are not the only one. In fact, some of
Right.
you guys,
Some
I
people
think,
went over the
oh
top.
my God, on some of the tape runners, there's some people who are buying, what, 6 packets of each?
Yeah.
Or, no,
More.
9.
Well,
One
there was
bought
a
9.
9.
So one person got 36 tape runners. Tape dispenser, the
Like
inserts,
refills.
yes. 9 packages. So 9 times 4 is 36, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. But no, you're one that I didn't know how to pronounce the last name, so every time I said the name, I would spell it. See, this is what happens, and we've done this now for the last 3 years, and we've had very, very, very little mistakes, so it works. So I take the first 2 days and I write down everyone's name on these little cards, and that takes a good, I'd say 4 hours. And then Beth, Jewel counter Beth, Peggy and myself, we sit down and what we do, 5 hours?
Yeah.
And then I literally go through every day, and one has one half of the alphabet, the other one has the other half of the alphabet, and I'll say someone's name, or like we're on day 3. And then I'll say a name, and then they have to, one it off, and I'll say another name, and they'll have to one it off, and then we go to the next day, and I mean, it's just doing that. Just doing that takes 3 people in 5 hours. So 15 hours of man hours. That is just tallying them all them on. And that's just the buy nows. Or no, that's the buy now, ship later.
Ship later, yeah.
Yes.
Linda said, well, the fear of running out is real.
It is. It is.
Jennifer Tate says, like Oprah, you get a tape runner, you get a
Right.
tape runner.
I'm telling you, seriously, in fact, it was 9. Somebody had ordered 9. We're like, oh my God, 9. No, someone had ordered.
Someone ordered 9, and then another person, I think, came up with the same amount.
No, but I
We
think,
were like, what?
but I think someone ordered 6. We're like, 6? It was something like that. And then, like, an hour or so later, we're like, someone got 9. We're like, 9? We thought 6 was bad. So, yeah, no, I totally agree. It's good. Okay, so let's get those out of here. Let's get these brown guys, or these black guys in here. I don't know what color that is. Oh, I think that could be an iridescent green, too. So I'm going to let's do these corners. So one goes in here, and everyone look up. And then I have one in this inside corner and in that inside corner. Can everyone see that really well? And I do have the black line still showing. So I
Not
got them.
using the crystal, using the other one.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, does everyone see what I just did there? And then I have one tip, tip, and tip. And then we'll go back to the corner, just keep repeating all the way around. Okay. Now turn it. I know I'm not on camera. Corner, corner.
Marion says it's a beautiful card.
It is. I do like these. Seriously, I like both these cards. I even think I like the other card even better. I like it because it's creative, the other one.
It's true, it is.
It is. Because it fits perfectly. Okay. Whoops. Peggy, you're
I'm not
yawning.
yawning.
At least you're not like Justine where people
I'm
can
gonna try
hear
to do
you
it
yawning.
quietly. I'm not used to being here this late.
That's okay. Before Elizabeth stepped up to the plate, I was going to ask you if you want to run to Ashland with me after this.
Oh gosh, I would have.
I know you would have. I just need to get those dies in the mail. I'm telling you, it's going to go through
You
that.
would have been on GPS tomorrow
I know.
to send it to China. It's hilarious.
We won't put on the jewels on the last one. It's not even 10 though, is it?
9:40.
Oh, good. Misty, you'll get this one. I have to pull like 60 cards for her. I don't know why I'm complaining. This only helps me.
Right. It helps sell them.
Right. Okay, I have 4 extra. Did I miss something someplace? 3, boom, 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 3. Nope, I just have extra. I like having extra
You didn't
then.
put them in the in-betweens?
No.
The other 4
What in
loops
betweens?
above the gray on the other 4? That's what's empty, right? There's 4 of them?
Oh. Yes, right here. Good one, Pegs. Beth is saying, good one, Pegs.
Carrie said, did you say you were going to Ashland? Out in her area.
Look, Beth is
Thanks,
even
BJ.
answering.
Every loop has a green. Thanks, Misty.
Okay. So now on these, this is where I'm going to take my ruler. Let's get this perfect.
Elizabeth, she did give me my box. I haven't looked in it, but
She was actually kind of upset.
I was like, what am I
We
going
don't-
to do
we
with
don't-
these?
We don't have to talk. We don't have to tell them what that is or why. I prefer you not to, but she was actually almost upset. I can't find my Fanster ruler, guys. I'm going to use this ruler right now, only because I just got through looking through my my thing for my corner rounder. Okay, let me see where I started this. I started this at, oh, it doesn't even make sense. I started this at 1/2 inch. Okay, so I'm going to do my outside ones first. So look what I'm doing. I'm going to lay this 6-inch ruler there, and every 1/2 inch is going to get one of these jewels. Am I in frame?
Yep, they can see.
Okay, so I'm going to do every 1/2 inch is going to get one of these whites or clear crystal, and I'm going to push it right against that paper right there. Okay, so it's going to make it nice and even. So every 1/2 inch. I don't know why I like this card so much, but I love this card.
No runes.
Hey Elizabeth, I'll make sure this card gets into our mix. So going forth, why don't you like pack a ton of these hearts? Because I know we have a ton. So just pack a ton of those. Okay, so then I eyed this up. So this is every 1/2 inch, so it's nice and even. So now I want to go in between these against that piece right there. And I did not measure that. I just eyed it up and did it. So just eye that up and do that. It's between those jewels out there.
Elizabeth said yes, ma'am.
And see, by eyeing them up, you're going to be fine. So then those are going to go in perfect too.
She said to her reminder. Okay. Susan was wondering if you could pull back so we can see the whole card.
Like that? Or does she mean... If you mean off a close-up, not yet. Now don't go past that rounded edge. Stop at that rounded edge. Okay, you're not going to go all the way down. Stop at that rounded edge. So then my last 4 are going to go down here. And again, I want to be even, so I'm going to go every half an inch. And I'm just going to go where it makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, right there. So I'm not going to go past my round. So there's every half an inch, and I could pull that away. Oh, I love it. Perfect.
Nice.
Done.
It did need that little extra. It looks great.
It did, didn't it? I don't know.
Beautiful design and colors.
I just love it, don't you?
Yep, I do.
I do too. Okay, so let's put that to the side, and let's go on to card 2. So keep here, that one's done. But this one's, it's not wet anymore, but it is kind of wet. So put that to the side. Okay, so let's go to the next one.
Scared Crosby when he opened that.
It did?
His whole head came up.
He is such a wimp. Okay. So that is this one. Okay.
I like the green on this one.
I do too. I'd like them both. Now, does everyone see on this card? If I can go into Jewel Cam, let me see. Does everyone see that these are 2 different stamps? We got this background of the one we just got through doing. And then we got Summer of Eden on top of it. And what I like is Summer of Eden matches up perfectly with these edges of that square.
It really does.
It does, doesn't it? So it looks like it's the same exact thing. I mean, it looks like it's the same stamp because it matches up. Now, if this didn't match up so perfectly right there, I would never have done Summer of Eden. But I think that matched up perfectly. Okay, so let's do the base. So is Jackie with us now or no? She's still cruising home. Jackie, are you there?
Norma said that one may be better. Looks like a succulent.
I do like that. I love it. Norma bought a kit too, so I was impressed. That means it was
Good night,
really
Stephanie.
good.
Have fun at the car show.
Okay, so let's go ahead and put this pink as your base. Let's put your base on. This has got ugly.
I agree.
That side. I don't know who would use that for what. Even for a scrapbook page, that is just too much. I am definitely a fan of green on this one. I think I like green anyhow, but you can't use too much green or else it just looks green. But no, I do like this.
Alicia's back on. She said she's dealing with her mailbox. What's going on with your mailbox? Norma says purple. Of course I got one.
She's funny. Anita's, you saw how pretty the backside is? What would you do with
so
that?
Busy.
Oh, it's terrible. Okay, I need everyone on this black strip, I believe, to cut off a half of an inch. But let me just check it. Where's the Stamp-listic ruler? It could be.
Ruler but that
I know.
one.
Actually, it's only 1/4 of an inch. So off of this black strip, just cut off 1/4 of an inch. Just 1/4 of an inch.
See what that is.
What?
Are we missing that?
No, the other one. Oh, we were missing that. You're right. And then that's going to go right here on this end. Use that line to make sure it goes on straight, okay? Does everyone see what I'm saying when I say that line? Regardless of how you put that paper on, you're going to have some type of line right there. I really want to know what Anita would use that ugly background for.
Oh, termites ate her post.
What? It's terrible. Marion, do you do the cards with us
Good
tonight?
night, Sandy Sue.
Or you just watch and do the cards later? Okay, so we got that black strip on.
Is that the lava paper?
It is the lava paper.
Ooh.
It
I
is.
see it. It's cool.
Okay, so we're going to take this guy, and we're just going to cut this in half. And if you didn't cut it like I did, that's okay. Now, for those of you who have taken my classes this year, and I think really classes throughout this whole entire 4-year series, you know I don't cut a die and then stick it right on there. Because if you cut a die and stick it right on there, look, you have all these, see all these open ugly ends right here? We don't want that. We want to round those off. Here, see how those are ugly right there? You don't want that open like that. You want to round that off, and you want to round this off. So like it was, like the die was meant like that. So I don't care how you round it, but just make it nice and smooth like it makes sense. And again, if you didn't cut on my line, who cares? Just still round your edges off wherever you cut it. It does not have to be neat. And it definitely doesn't have to look like mine. Not on this. Okay.
Anita said she would use that paper for a photo mat.
I
Or a
guess
base of a scrapbook
it's
page.
probably that's the, a base. Oh, too loud. Now on this one, I want you to do the same thing on this one, okay? Let's just do the same thing on this. But Jennifer, where does this go? Let's just do the same thing and... Oh, that was good right there. Ooh.
What are you going to do with that one?
It's going to round this off here. And then bring this into here. Perfect. Why do I always say perfect, but go in and fix things? I've noticed that myself. I just cleaned it up a little bit.
Marion says she's
Okay.
just hanging.
That's what I thought. So, Marion, when do you do your stuff?
Well, she didn't order this one because she was broke from Expo and adhesive.
Oh, got
I
it.
did spend the day finishing my cards from last
Makes
Crafters
sense.
Classroom.
Totally get it. Okay, so let me have my 5-incher pegs. Now, everyone look. This does not fit from end to end. So when you stick this on, make sure you have enough space up there, enough space there, and enough space there. Okay, so space, space, space. Meaning, don't put it all to one end, where it's all black there, and then you got a pink line there. Although that would not look bad. That actually would not
Just
look
because
bad at
it's
all.
got a line on it,
Right,
it
that would
looks
not
alright.
look bad at all. That truly would not look bad.
You gonna do it?
I think I'm going to. Yeah, I think I'm going to.
If anybody hears Crosby, he's just dreaming.
He's dreaming.
He's not crying.
Well, he's crying. But he's dreaming
Having a
crying.
nightmare about the box tape.
We moved, I'll tell you the story here in a second. This dog, I swear to God, when golden retrievers become two, they are golden retrievers. They're scared of everything. So I am going to do exactly what I told you not to do, because I just want to try it. So on my card here, look, I do have space there, there, and there. On this one, I'm not going to give it space. I'm going to go right to the top corner.
Robbie said she was trying to decide if that was Crosby or Nova dreaming. Cooper kept looking at my phone, wondering what was wrong with Crosby. Aw. Marion says she just enjoys our company. She's retired, so her only job is crafting.
That's great. That's what I want my only job to be.
Oh, she's going to start putting sentiments inside her cards and send them to the VA hospital
That's
for the
nice.
vets who are there. That is really nice, Marion.
No, because I used that thing. I'm going to get rid of all this black.
In betweens.
I'm going to get more black on it, then take it off. It's more black than I want, but it's okay. Okay, so this guy, gonna go, obviously. You could always keep this guy and use this on another card. But I thought, oh, what the heck. We're gonna stick it on the inside this time. And I am gonna leave space on this one.
But it's all the way to the right edge, right?
Yeah, to the opening edge. Yep, so when you open up your card, I can get all that off later. Yeah, so when you open that up, it's right there too. Okay.
Great idea.
So here, this. Boom. Oh, I didn't even go
Oh.
all the way around. Okay. So either way, looks good.
Yep.
Okay, so now let's cut the base. And I think there's only 2 on the base. So get out the 2. What's the name of that stamp, Peg? Nope, there's
Oh my
3.
gosh. Layers of love?
Layers of love, that's it. So there's 3, okay? So we got 3, this is super easy. So the bottom one is going to be this gray one. So this is the very, very bottom one. So let's just cut out this entire image. Ooh, Justine might be at the casino. Oh, I just went too close.
Can you save it?
Well, I think I can with a black marker. I don't think I have to tape that, do you?
I wouldn't tape that. It's too little.
No, yeah.
Just leave it.
I could clean that with the black marker. She could be at the casino. Let's see.
Hello?
Thought you're gonna be at the casino.
Jenny, at Walmart.
What? Are you serious?
Yes.
I thought you would have been done with that all by now.
Well, we got in, and then we went to her condo, and then we see what we needed, and then we went to Cheesecake Factory for dinner, and now we're at Walmart.
Did you think of me when you're at the Cheesecake Factory?
Of course, I was going to take a picture, but I knew you were online, so I didn't.
It's terrible.
Yeah. Are you still online?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, have fun, ladies.
I was waiting for you to say, what is she getting off so quickly for?
I know, I'm not getting off. I said, have fun, ladies.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me and Peggy.
No.
Somebody's still missing you.
Somebody is missing you terribly right now.
My
Sitting
room?
there.
Yes.
Still
Aww.
sitting there.
Yep, she has no idea why
Are you
you're
serious?
not here. I swear to God.
Oh, that's so
We'll
sad.
take a picture. Well, it's,
Peggy sent me one picture.
right, and she's still sitting here now on the other end. You know how she sits on the left and stares?
Yeah?
Yeah, that's what
Aw.
she's doing right now. She's looking
That's
at Peg saying,
hilarious.
you're not Justine.
Right?
Ah, that's so funny.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, Runes.
Rune, she had to go on her second vacation for this year, so.
Yeah, right. Oh, that's funny.
What did you eat at the Cheesecake Factory?
Something you would think I would never get? A cheeseburger.
What?
Oh, I so
I
wrong.
know.
Why would you get a cheeseburger?
I couldn't find anything. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Cheesecake Factory food. Like,
What?
I don't know.
What? It has
I don't
anything
know.
you possibly could want. It actually has a 20-page menu.
I know, but I couldn't find anything I like, so I did the cheeseburger with sweet potato fries.
Oh my God.
Wow.
It was actually very good, so.
I cannot believe you got a
Sorry.
cheeseburger.
I know.
That's ridiculous.
I
See, look, I'm going to be able to
Yeah.
pen that in. I'll be fine.
Yep, you'll be good.
Okay.
know.
So what, not casino tonight? Casino tomorrow night?
Yeah, tomorrow we get up, go to the beach, go back, clean up, go to lunch with Carly and the girls. They're going to the beach, meeting us at the beach, and then after dinner, whatever, eat dinner there at the casino. I don't know. Just play
Yeah.
it by ear, but yeah, tomorrow night is the casino.
And then what are you doing? What? What are you doing?
Sunday, no clue.
Why are you guys coming home on Sunday and not Monday?
I don't know.
I mean, that's
That's what you booked. Maybe
Y'all kind of think
maybe
that's ridiculous.
Lori, she wants to know why we're coming home on Sunday and not Monday.
Dark green one is next, guys. Dark green one. Dark green one.
So we could have a family get together on Monday.
Okay, but half the family is right there with you.
Only it was way more expensive too to come home on Monday. She said
Oh,
like
you know
a
what?
lot
You
more.
told me that.
Yeah, so
Got it.
yeah, Jenny.
Okay.
So
Well,
Frontier got us here safely on time.
Well-
I arrived a little early. It was wonderful.
Oh, that's a shock.
Anyway.
Okay. Well, we just had to say hello.
Okay, hello. Happy Fanster Friday.
Okay.
All
Walking
right,
through
so-
Walmart saying Happy Fanster Friday.
Oh man,
That's hilarious.
that's hilarious.
Hey, now that I
All right.
have you, well, since I have you on the phone, I want to ask you
Yeah.
one piece of business. The
Yeah.
big Nutcracker, you know that's being released, the big
Yes.
one. Do we have a lot of those stamps?
The one we didn't put out last year?
Correct, the one that's going out this year. She always has to go right to the negative, doesn't she?
I don't even know where they're at.
They're in the closet. Okay.
Oh, then yeah, okay, then I don't know how many there are. I don't know. I couldn't answer that. I don't know.
I bet you we have a lot.
I don't know.
Okay. All right. Here, Justine just walked down. Or, Andy just walked down. He wants to know if you're sweating.
No. I'm in Walmart. It's nice and toasty, nice and cool in here.
Well, yeah, I know, but it is warm down there.
Oh yeah, it's humid, but it's not. It's only like 80 something right now. But
Okay,
it's
hold on. Let me rephrase this.
Mhm.
Would I be sweating down there?
Oh yeah. But
Yes,
it's
exactly. She doesn't
I
sweat,
don't.
Andy.
Do you think it's any more humid here than it was at our house today?
Right now, no.
Yeah, like right now, no.
Okay, we're not saying no at 10 o'clock at night.
Well, he just asked if I was sweating.
Okay. Jeez.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we had our sweat jackets on in Walmart.
Oh
Oh,
my gosh.
I announced tonight the Mrs. Roper party for Crop.
Oh God.
I know. So you gotta buy one of those, Justine.
Okay, Jenny.
See, she does take one for the team. That's so awesome.
Ooh.
Okay,
Oh, that's funny.
can't wait.
We'll see.
Well, maybe
All
you're
right.
in the perfect place to buy one. You should go pull right over there.
see what they got.
Saunter
I
over
will
there. and
pass.
You could buy one right now from Walmart.
We'll see.
Okay, goodbye. Have fun.
All right,
We miss
bye,
you already.
thanks. We miss you too.
No,
Bye.
you don't. What do you mean? I miss you. Look, she's already gone. She's already hung
she's
up.
done.
She is done. She is the
Fastest
fastest
finger in the West.
hanger upper in the world.
Who drug this over?
Drug what? Who do you think?
Oh. Yeah.
Him?
Yes.
He wouldn't give it to me.
Yeah, he wouldn't let go of it. It's a snuggle blanket.
Alright, I'm going to bed.
Okay, well, have fun
Night,
golfing
Andy.
tomorrow.
Yeah, can I careful driving home?
Well, thanks. Elizabeth, she knew she was online.
Okay. And then the next one is just that loopy layer. Not this inner loopy layer, this outy loop, the outer loopy layer. Does anyone have need any help out there?
No one has asked any questions yet.
Okay, and then we put this together the opposite way of the other one. So, for those of you who are jumping
Running
the gun,
ahead.
Sherry Nemawakis, slow down. Am I in frame?
Yes.
Am I
You're. What's the
clear?
word?
I
Right,
know.
What's the word?
I know, I
It's
totally
like,
lost it too. Focused.
Yes, focused. That's the word.
So are our newbies? We know of 2 right now. Are you ladies enjoying yourself? Are you making beautiful cards?
Elizabeth said, "Who are you kidding? Sherry's done."
She probably is.
This chair is totally killing my legs today.
Legs. It doesn't hurt your butt?
Like right here.
Yeah, your sciatica.
No, on the side of my legs.
Oh, I can't see because I'm cutting. It's terrible.
Lori Lee says, heck yeah.
Good.
Tiffany says, I love it. I've been to the expos in Texas, North Texas, to be specific, and just loved your classes and been wanting to do this for a while.
Perfect.
Yay, Tiffany.
That makes it all the worthwhile. And I'm going to stop here. Not for the night. I'm going to stop here to outline. And then the bottom two are adhered together. And this one's popped up. So I did switch it up a little bit. I guess Jackie didn't make it home.
I guess not, because she hasn't replied in a long time. Anita, ugh, I use sticky specs and I have adhesive all over my fingers.
I know it's terrible.
Such a love-hate relationship.
It is a love. It truly is a love-hate relationship. But just squeeze those fingers together, you know.
Sherry says, I'm not done. I'm waiting to see how to put the layers together.
Yeah, see, but she's probably done with every single layer.
With a big cheesy face, smiley
Right.
face.
Yeah.
Darlene says, when is the next class?
It was supposed to be 2 weeks from today, but it can't be 2 weeks today because we're out of town, and it just makes sense to do it in town. So it's going to be 3 weeks from tonight. So instead of 2 weeks, it'll be 3 weeks. Now, I will do everything in my power to give out to show you the cards next week. Pegs, you even slept in today, didn't you?
No. It's hard to sleep in the middle of the week when you're used to getting up. You just throw one day in there.
But if I don't get them out to you early next week, I'll get them out to you early or the following week. But I'm gonna do every attempt. It depends how adhesive week. Because
Right.
once I send those out, then I gotta run the reports and pull the people who paid and write paid on them, and then the fun really begins. To get the most out, I think Tuesday. Whoa, crap! Am I lucky there? To get the most out on Tuesday, Peggy, I think we're going to. They're going to start pulling right away, and I may add Justine into that mix for a hot second,
Okay.
and then you're going to double check,
Okay.
and we're just going to send. So I want to get as many out as possible.
Carla said, okay, ears perked up at the mention of Croptoberfest. I just hopped on. What did I miss?
Well, Croptoberfest has been out. Oh, I think she's registered, isn't
signed
she?
up. Yeah, I think she is.
Yeah, for because it's gonna be over Halloween. You don't have to dress up in a costume. We're gonna have a Mrs. Roper party, which means you have to buy. Well, we now know them in 5 different names.
Right.
You have to buy and wear a muumuu, or some people called it a craftin. What they call it? Craft can.
Crafton or moving.
Muumuu.
Crafton. Caftan.
Caftan.
That's what it was.
Or a, what did you call it? A house
House
coat.
coat.
Yeah, one of those things like Maud used to wear. Or Mrs. Roper on Three's Company. Three's Company.
Sarah praying for you. She's having back surgery.
Ooh,
On
who?
Wednesday. Sarah Schrader.
Really?
Your UPS guy is going to freak with adhesive shipments.
Oh, you're not kidding me.
You're right. He has no idea.
Yeah, he does not have any idea. And you're right, most of them are going to go UPS just because for the simple fact we want to take them.
Marion, no, that hotel is not dog friendly.
Yeah, it's not. Sadly, because Crosby can't come. Okay, so the bottom two are here together, and then this one gets popped up. So let me have my 5-incher again, Pegs. Thank you.
Welcome.
Justine at Walmart.
She went all the way to Florida to go to Walmart.
Right. They go there to buy their... Her Justine's sister has a house down there, a little house condo type thing. So her sister goes down there often. And, well, actually, the family goes down there often, but because Justine goes out of town so much with us, she doesn't go down there as much as I'm sure the sister
had
would
been.
like. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why they're down there now.
I hear Justine in my head. Getting the stiff leggers.
made that work. Turn it this way. Okay, and then this is going to get popped up onto here, so let's put some pop dots on the back of that. This should be a fairly easy card. What time is it? Is it 10?
It is 10:10.
Oh yeah, I think we'll be done by 11. Okay, I did something stupid the other day, and I blame Barbara Gavin on this.
Right. You gotta tell them the story.
Everyone knows I like General Hospital, right?
I saw Barbara on here too. I hope
I
she's
know.
listening.
She's probably still not. She's probably off. So Barbara is going to... There's two characters on General Hospital. Stone Cold... No, not Stone Cold. The Jackal, which is... I can't think of his darn name. Oh my God, what's his name? It's... Not his real name. Is his name in the thing? They call him the Jackal. That's his nickname. But he's Spinelli. Spinelli and Jason, who is like the main figure, well, outside of Sonny. They do this comedy show with, music and, they go on the road with an act. I don't even know what the act is. And Barbara has bought tickets to go see this in New Jersey. And she's like, they're in Cleveland, you should go. I'm like, no, that's ridiculous. Who would go to spend money on this? That's stupid. So I was bored the other night, and I was talking to Beth, our counter, who also watches General Hospital. And I said, Beth, would you have any interest in going? She was like, oh my God, yes. I said, okay. So I looked it up. It's Hilarities, right down here, about 20 minutes away from us. It's an intimate venue. So not only did I buy tickets for this thing, it's in November, we're home. Not only did I buy tickets for this thing, which were $50, but if you bought the $90 tickets, you got to have a personal meet and greet and take a picture. And of course, that's what Barbara always gets, and she always shows me the picture, so we bought those tickets. So I'm going to... This is so ridiculous. I just paid $100 to go see two soap opera characters.
Right.
It's ridiculous. But I also did buy Dancing with the Stars tickets.
Did you?
I didn't tell you that?
No.
Do you watch Dancing with the Stars?
No.
Oh. Because I was going to say, if you want to go with me, you can. Andy's going to go, but he doesn't necessarily want to. But no one I know that watches Dancing with the Stars. It's not Dancing with the Stars tickets. It's Derek Huff tickets. He is fantastic.
Beth said it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I'm sure we're gonna have a great time, and I'm sure it's gonna be awesome. But I can't believe I bought tickets. But this Talking Beth, our jewel counter, this is somebody who does this. I mean, she's bought and seen Rob Lowe like this, and she got the backstage where she could get the pictures taken. There's somebody else too that she went to go see.
The guy with the recipe book. Who was that?
The guy with the recipe book.
It was somebody. Maybe I'm thinking of the wrong person.
But
I remember her showing me the photo.
The guy with
She knew about his other books. Beth, which one?
She's typing. Ricky Desperado?
Yeah, Desperado.
Oh, I've never even heard of that before. She paid to go see him in
I
concert?
was thinking it was Rocco Desperado. Maybe it auto-corrected her.
What does he do?
Misty said, oh my God, I would love this photo with Steve Burton.
Misty, why don't you fly up here and come up here and be here? You know me, I'm going to take a bad picture. It is Rocco. You know me, I'm going to take a bad picture and no one ever's going to see that picture. I have to wear a turtleneck and make sure it comes up past my chins. And that's right, you know Steve Burton because he's on your thing too. That's who I would have thought, Gail. Guy Ferrari. But yeah, so now I'm going to this General Hospital thing, which is too funny.
Marion says she knows the guy who makes the costumes for Dancing with the Stars.
It's cool.
That would be cool. Oh, go down a little bit. Can't see all of it. There it goes.
I need my drink too.
Is it still the same one that I've bought?
Yes, it is. It is the same one. That's how much I drink Pepsi. Yes, it is still the same one.
Are Luke and Laura still on there?
Laura is. Laura's the mayor of Port Charles.
Robbie's doing the Hallmark Christmas movie stars?
Who is?
Robbie. I didn't know she watched the Hallmark movies.
I didn't realize either. I'm doing. When are you going to do that? Okay, so let's do.
Guy Fieri would be cool to go see.
Let's do these two. The two greens now on Summer of Eden. So it doesn't matter which one you use. Let's do the darker one as the background. So this one, do we do the whole thing? We do the whole thing, don't we? This one, we cut out the entire image. Okay, so we're going to cut out the entire image on this one. And use the darker, not the striped one. Use the darker green one.
Yes,
when's Robbie going to do that?
BJ was telling me that her and Kathy got
I know
on the
she
cruise.
did. That's crazy. I am not a Hallmark fan at all. I think they're very cheesy. Well, I think anyone that watches Hallmark
Sometimes
knows
at Christmas
that.
you just want to watch a good Christmas movie. A cheesy
And you would
Christmas
think,
movie.
I was going to say, okay, I wouldn't call it good. I would call it cheesy.
There it goes. Some years they all kind of follow along the same line.
Some years, Peggy, it's year after
Bill will
year
tell
after
you.
year after year.
They'll pick a theme and they'll all be about the same thing.
Justine's husband used to watch Hallmark movies.
All right, Robbie says she just watches the Christmas movies. My husband hates it all the way. Like, we go to my aunt's for
Well, I
cookie
don't-
weekend and Hallmark's on.
I don't hate it. It's just the same thing. It's the same recipe. Speaking about cooks.
Right.
Am I in frame?
Yes.
Am
Where
I
you're cutting it.
focused?
It looks like it's focused.
So Crosby, in traditional golden fashion, we have this, as you guys will start to see now, we have this machine. Instead of putting that clear tape on boxes, you hit one button and that brown packaging tape comes out. And like I said, if you guys haven't seen it yet, actually the mid-year cheer boxes were all covered in that.
Yes.
And they look very professional. It's very nice. Well, it makes a noise, not a loud noise, but a noise like ch-ch-ch. I mean, it's not it, but that's kind of like it, no?
Yeah.
I mean, it's not loud, but it's that fast.
It's very fast.
It's very fast, and it's probably
sudden.
about that loud. Well, we brought that machine because it used to be in the warehouse. We brought it up front now, because that's where we do most of our mailing from, and that's where we do all our mailing from. But it made sense to pull it up front and not in the back. We'll probably move it if we have to, or buy another machine for like our big events like mid-year cheer. But I digress. We might not even need it. Who knows? But Crosby absolutely cannot stand the noise. So we just brought up there a couple days ago. The first time we did it, I mean, he went ballistic, running back and forth, crying, jumping on us. It was, and for like 2 hours, did not stop.
Yeah.
And then the next day we did it the same exact thing, and then today when we did it the same exact thing. I mean, he's going to have to get used to it. But I mean, as soon as we did it once, he was sound asleep today, we did it. He got up, he ran to me, crying, back and forth, trying to get outside when someone walked outside. It's terrible.
I agree, Elizabeth. It's going to be a rough Tuesday with it up front.
That's true.
Norma was at General Hospital is not cheesy.
Oh,
Back
no.
to
General Hospital is 1,000% cheesy. I never said it wasn't. No, absolutely General Hospital is cheesy. Absolutely. I would absolutely say it is. Yeah, you know what? Maybe I'll keep him home Tuesday. Yeah, that's going to be bad for him. If I could just tell him he either is going to stay at home or listen to that machine. Okay. So on this one, did you have to focus it?
It needs focused. But I know as soon as you move it up, it's going to need focused again.
So this one, I think I cut out, yes. I just cut out these guys. So I cut off this. So look what I'm going to do here. And I know where I'm going with this. So I'm going to put me on craft cam or jewel cam real quick. So watch how I'm going to cut this, okay? So make sure that I stay right there, Peg, okay?
Okay.
Is that focused?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to cut here. And then, obviously, this is just a straight cut here. But this is where I want you to look at. Am I in focus here or in
Yep.
frame?
Yep.
So I know that that tip is going to be a different color.
Go up a little bit.
So I can go all the way down in that tip and curve it and come back up. Because I can cut off this tip here, folks, that tip, because I know this is a whole nother layer, so that's going to cover that. So I don't have to be very precise there. So again, just this. And then, because I know that's going to be another layer, I'm going to go
Up,
down
higher. There you go.
and around. Cutting off that tip, because I know that bottom one's going to be there. Okay, does that make sense to everybody? I'll keep doing it a couple more times on this close-up. Okay, am I in frame now?
Yep.
So I'm going to go down, and I could cut off that tip. Okay.
Carla says, when does the big Nutcracker get released?
We are literally waiting for those dies to ship next week, so that probably will be released in 2 weeks. Yeah, that's right here.
Oh, up higher. They can't see anything. Oh, you're just trimming.
And again, this is where I can go down, cut off that petal.
Gosh, Cheryl, sorry to hear that.
What's
Their
that?
water backed up from the shower into
Ugh.
the kitchen.
That's terrible.
So she's just happy to be sitting here watching.
What Cheryl?
Cheryl O'Connor.
It's
She made
terrible.
the first card and now she's taking a break.
I'm glad you got the first card done. We had water in our basement once. I told Andy if we ever got water again, I was going to move. It's terrible. I don't even care that insurance picked it up. It was just terrible for a year. You know, you got to buy everything and it's just terrible. Terrible. So I'm going to outline these two. And then these two get adhered together. And then it's going to be popped up on the other one. But I want to do that together in case I start losing you guys. Because that's the one that has to be lined up perfectly. So you can put me on Jewel Cam now. Or take me off of Jewel Cam and look, no one caught this.
Maybe that's why Kate said Friday night cliff walking.
Is that what
I
you
know
just
she
did?
was talking about. Yep, Norma said cut that off.
Okay.
Did you leave that on purpose?
Nope. Okay, so we're going to outline these.
Oh, it's worse.
We're going to outline these. And then we're going to adhere them together. The black outline. For my newbies who's taken me in class and expo classes, this is one thing because the expo classes are so short, and CK and Mega Meet and all those other shows that we do. This is the one thing, and it's probably the most important, and I always cringe when I can't do this, but we never have time to black outline because there just isn't enough time in classes. But this makes all the difference in the world. Just outlining that, because even if you cut sloppily, which I think I'm a pretty decent cutter, but when you're black outlining, you could see all those spots that you missed. This black outline just takes all that away. And not only does it look like you're a great cutter, but now you have nice, thick, beautiful black lines. And those black lines do matter. I can't believe Justine went to the Cheesecake Factory.
Oh, I totally do.
I can't believe she got a cheeseburger.
I can't believe she got a cheeseburger. Would have never guessed that.
In 1,000 years. I actually was going to say pot pie.
She was asking about it after last weekend.
I think that's why I thought,
That's why I thought chicken.
no, that was the obvious. There's nothing there. Like, honestly, it has a 26-page menu.
Plus the little side skinny one.
Right, right. The
With all the half
Skinnylicious.
meals.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it couldn't be a bigger menu. Did you tell Willie that I got the car inside the truck professionally cleaned?
I think we were talking about it on the ride home,
Oh, that's
weren't
true.
we?
Yeah, he does know that. I asked the guy, I said, it's really dirty, isn't he? Or isn't it? He goes, there's a lot of crumbs in here. I swear to God he said that. I said, we drive across the country, we eat snacks. Of course there is.
Right. Oh, God.
Probably more snacks in there than Willie does. It's too funny. Okay, so like I said, this is flat.
Justine told you the Fritos all fell out, right?
No, she didn't.
They were open in
No,
that bag.
she
and-
didn't tell me that. No wonder why he said that. No,
I mean, I
she
don't know if
didn't
they
tell me
fell
that
over
on
the car.
purpose.
She said they were in the bag, so I thought maybe they fell inside that red bag.
No wonder why there's no Fritos anywhere.
Right.
Yeah, I didn't see any
There's
Fritos.
Jackie. Well, I guess you can see I didn't make it home in time.
Yeah, we did, Jackie. We already gave you a shout out. You weren't there. We realized that you were probably on your hot and heavy date. No wonder why he said there was a lot of crumbs. Yeah, she didn't tell me that.
Yeah, I don't know if they fell in the car, if they just fell in the bag, but that's why there's no Fritos. I didn't know they were open. She said I was.
That's why there was no Fritos. Oh my God. So I'm putting this on. I'm looking all the way around to make sure everything lines up. And once this is on, this is going to get popped up on this guy. So let's just go ahead and do that.
She
What?
said be careful or I will call you at 2 in the morning.
Who, Jackie?
Mm-hmm.
She never
She may
lost.
still be up.
She never lost my number. I think I probably will be up.
I'm not planning on being up.
No,
Gotta go to the store.
I would say you could probably get there at 10:30, but last time I told you that someone was there at 10.
Someone Thursday was there before 10, and then she got sidetracked in her car and didn't come in right away, but she told me she was there.
No, what was she there to get at 10 o'clock?
What did she buy? Ink? I think she bought ink. I've got to restock the Lux because somebody bought like a bunch of them.
It's good. Did people been buying a lot of that lawn fawn?
I only sold to one person on Thursday. Someone who called me and said they weren't going to get any and then changed their mind.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yep. Jackie says, happy to hear Peggy, but where is Justine? She's on vacation.
She's on a 3-day vacation, but I'm making it sound like it's a heck of a lot more than that.
She went to Florida so she could sweat some more. Or not sweat.
She doesn't sweat. Ask Misty. You, me, and Misty are like literally sweat is running through our eyeballs.
Yep. Like my shirt even got sweaty.
Yes.
This when we did the trailer.
Yeah.
This time. And I went to Gary's like that. Like,
And
it's
she's
just
like-
Jonathan there.
It's terrible.
He doesn't care.
Yeah, and she's just like, "No, I'm not sweating. How can you be sweating? I'm like, how can you not be sweating? Yeah, she doesn't sweat.
Robbie sweats too, she said. She does sweat.
Robbie does sweat. Yes,
Yes.
she does sweat. Actually, in many ways, Robbie could sweat more than us. Yeah, Robbie does sweat. Robbie probably sweat the same. I don't know. No, but she does sweat. You're right.
Paula Brown said she had 2 pipes freeze in bedrooms in February of 23, was resolved in December. In February of 24, the main water pipe in the house separated and flooded the first floor.
Oh, I'd leave.
It's still not done.
Yeah, right. It's not. It takes forever. Okay, so this is important, and then everything else not so important. Let me put this right here.
Ada Lyle
let me
says she
see.
glows.
Let me see if I can go up so it's... No, I can't. Hold on. Okay, so hold on. So let me go here. And let me see if I get close to have it to where it's all in frame.
It's not bad.
We could do better. We could
There
do
we go.
pegs. Okay, so we're all in frame right there. That's good. Okay, so when you put this on, I want these two... Oops, Peggy, I got
Oh, it's not focused.
Yeah, but you gotta pay
Sorry.
attention to me. These two, not the one that has this in the middle. Everyone look up, this is important, okay? These two right here, I just saw Elizabeth comment.
Right.
I don't want this one, I want these two. These two is what is going to go at the edge of that loop, at the edge of that loop, at the edge of this loop, at the edge of that loop.
Okay, focus.
Does everyone see where I'm looking? So look, not this green one, but these two together, when they're closer together there, I want that to hit that loop. I want that to hit this loop. I want that to hit this loop. I want that to hit that loop. Does everyone see that? I'm going to keep that there for a hot second so you see that. Okay, does everyone see that? Here, here, boom. Here, here, boom. Here, here, boom. Here, here, boom. Does everyone see it? So make sure it's even like that. I don't want it like this. If it's like that, it looks funky. Doesn't that look funky?
Yeah.
If you have it where those dark greens are on those edges, looks funky. Have it just like that. It flows much nicer. Okay, so let's go ahead and hear that. Well, let's keep it on there for a second. And let's not keep these little guys. Elizabeth just said don't talk to her about sweating. She does have the worst job. She's on her feet all day in that warehouse, in that heat. Either filling grids, pricing stuff, putting things away, cleaning, pressing rubber. I don't know why. I don't know how she doesn't sweat more. She doesn't sweat as much as you think she should sweat. Don't you agree?
Yes. It was very hot back there the other day.
Yeah, it's funny, and it wasn't that hot there today. It almost felt kind of cool. I don't know why that is sometimes.
When you're doing the outline, what is that you have underneath of it?
Oh, that's my mat. It's my Ranger mat that I cut apart. But honestly, I should be using the Art Anthology mat, which is much better. It just is silver, so it picks up very oddly on the camera. It's much better though because it has a non-grip, yes, on the back. But this is just a cut-up Ranger mat. But honestly, if you're going to buy anything... Oh, let me see if I could... I'm not going to be able to. I'm going to have to lift this, guys. I would buy the Art Anthology mat. It's very expensive. It's like $40. But you're going to cut that baby apart and use it all over the place. So if your tops and bottoms are lined up, your sides should line up too. And I know you probably can't see it, but I want to be even. And that is perfect. Okay, so as everyone's, it's hard to see with those lines going straight. Not really, but look, two right there, close together there, 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 there. It's perfect. Yes? Okay, so we'll take that back. Now let's do these two. So the whole thing is going to be cut out in this, I don't know, what color is this? Not the purple. The
It's
real
more
purple.
bluish one.
It's the what?
The more bluish one.
I don't know. Yeah, I would say. But don't take, there's a real purple one, and then there's one that kind of looks purple, looks more blue. You want the one that looks more blue. Was that Robbie? That's just said it was 2 feet by
Yes.
2 by 3.
2 by 3.
Okay. And we are going to go cut down and cut to this right here. Yeah, the only downfall, I know Robbie struggles with it when she does her art anthology classes, is that silver just does not show up nicely on classes, on the video.
Yeah.
That's the only downfall. But it is a much better mat than that Ranger mat. Am I focused?
Yes. Elizabeth puts hers on the dining room table so the grandkids don't paint on it.
Oh, that would be a good idea too. So we're supposed to have thunderstorms tomorrow afternoon?
From what Andy said. I mean, I haven't watched the weather. I have no idea. All I knew is it was going to be hot still.
Am I still right there in frame?
Yep.
Are you cold down here?
No, actually, I'm not too chilly at all.
Good. God, he has been out like a light.
I know. Jennifer Joy says she's got major thunder and lightning here now, probably headed your way tomorrow.
Where are you at? In Indiana, Illinois? Which we're supposed to have, I think, tomorrow afternoon. But you know, they always say that, then there's nothing.
Right. Sometimes
Until
it goes over the water.
Right, until there's a thunderstorm in Justine's, or there's a
There's a tornado.
tornado in Justine's at the
Justine's.
mailbox.
At the post office driving through it. She's in Indy.
Okay, the next one's going to be that purple one that I told you to avoid. And I'm going to cut that down. And then we're going to take that piece that's in between that.
Oh, Elizabeth says she drove through bad rain coming up today.
Oh, yeah, it looked like it was going to be bad.
It looked very dark that direction.
And again, I can go down and cut that little, what do you want to call it? That
Oh, that
petal?
little dip.
Yeah, I could cut that tip off of this, because again, I know I'm coming in my next layer, and that's going to cover that up. So can everyone see what I'm cutting?
You're perfectly in frame.
I don't think I've ever seen him sleep so hard down here. That has to be because he was afraid of that mailing machine for so long.
He didn't get his extra naps in this afternoon.
That, when you're a little nervous like that.
Yeah.
So these two are going to get black outlined. And then these two are going to be adhered together. and then popped up. It seems like these are taking a long time, but they're really not. Peg, you okay?
Yep. Focus. Yep.
Legs hurting?
Yes.
These-
I'm not used to sitting here.
I know, these chairs are terrible. That's why.
Struggling up the steps later.
Mm-hmm. You have steps in your house, don't you? Do you have a
To
basement?
go up to my craft room, I do. I have steps.
Do you have a basement?
No basement.
So the only thing upstairs is your craft room?
Mm-hmm. There's just one bedroom up.
And that's it? That's the only thing up there?
Yep.
Is there a bathroom up there?
Nope.
So that really is the only thing.
Yep.
Do you have air up there?
There's vents, yes, but it doesn't get, it never gets cool up there. It does have a fan. I mean, I could put the fan on, it would help,
Mm-hmm.
but. Terry says her Crosby turns 3 tomorrow.
Aw, that's so cute.
Happy birthday, Crosby.
Hey Terry, how are you doing? I know you weren't. I don't think you were doing too well before a couple weeks ago. Things back to normal?
So good together.
They do look good together, I agree. And I'm not using my 5-incher on these because it's so small. Why waste
But you
it?
could.
I
But
could
you-
though. Okay, this gets put on and then popped up.
Hi, Miss Nut Love.
Boy, she hardly joins us. It's nice to see her.
Terry says better had a pulmonary embolism. Wow, scary.
What?
On blood thinners now. Gosh, Terry,
Yeah.
that is scary.
How does that happen? Like, you just don't feel well and go to the doctor? Or does something happen and you call 911?
Annette says, good to see y'all too. Dating has had me all wrapped up on Friday nights.
Dating? She's dating? Are you seriously dating? I'm so happy for you if you are. I mean, if you really truly are, I'm very happy for you. And we won't have to get into it here, but that I would be so happy for you. And then we have our little Justini, who will never date. She really is against it, isn't she?
Yeah, it sounds like it. What? Never say never.
Yeah. Well, if anyone has told me never to say never, that's Elizabeth. She always brings up to me, you said we would never do this. Oh, I never knew we'd grow the way we did. I didn't expect that.
Susan Loftus says, we all want to hear. Annette says, yes, got a fabulous new man in my life.
That is so flippin' awesome. That's really awesome, Annette. Can I tell people just the short end of why? If you say no, that's fine too.
Sarah says she is, and she is silly, giddy, googly eyes with this guy. Terry, apparently clots from my legs moved into my lungs, probably because I was in the car so much the past 3 months. I was short of breath and went to the ER. They found them in a CT scan.
Wow.
Wow.
That's crazy. Well, I'm glad you're okay.
So crazy. And that can't wait to share all my crazy stories about dating in your 50s. I still got it, girls.
That's awesome. Well, I think I could say it. Annette's husband passed, and they're both they were very young still. Well, she still is. But her husband tragically, not tragically, but suddenly, passed away a couple years ago. So that's why maybe it's not even 2 years ago. I don't even know how old it was or how long ago it was. But passed away very sadly, unexpectedly, and she's dating now, and that is flippin' fantastic. You know why? Because he probably he would want you to go on and be happy, and I'm glad you are, as opposed to not doing that. So that's really awesome. Very, 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 very happy, and it sounds stupid but proud of you too. That's awesome. And it sounds like he's a good guy, so that's really good. Okay, so I'm taking this lighter purple next. And cutting this out. I couldn't imagine going on a date right now.
Me either. Terry says, so far retirement hasn't been much fun.
No, I guess it
And
hasn't.
then Robbie says, what is up with all the major health scares recently?
It's true.
Try and see if it'll get better.
Watch you don't shake that tail. Do people still think I'm cutting fast except for Sherry Neiman-Walkus?
I don't know, Fancers, is she still cutting fast? Nobody has said anything about it.
That's the kiss of death. That's because they
Got mad and trailed off.
Correct. Okay.
Are the first two purples flat on each other, and watch back if needed? Oh, sorry, wait. Each other, and then popped. Sorry. Are the first two purples flat on each other and then popped?
Who is asking that?
Terry.
Terry, are you talking about these two purples? Because we got the green, and then the first two purples are these two purples. If you are talking about these two purples, because these are the first two purples, these are adhered together and then popped up on the greens. So adhered together flat and then popped up on the greens. And these two are going to be adhered together flat and then popped up.
Tiffany says, I've just decided to do my own thing and go out my own pace. Oh, go at my own pace and watch back if needed.
Yeah, that's perfect. It's quiet.
I know. It's a little quiet.
Not even the dog is snoring anymore. He turned on the side.
Sherry Neiman-Walker says, I don't really cut fast. I just get a head start if I get done working early, which I did today.
That's funny. Let's do this. So Terry, how long are you in the hospital for?
"4 days," she said.
Wow. It's a long time to be in the hospital. Where'd little Crosby go?
She said her friend Ruth took him.
Nice. Is that your stomach?
That was her making a grumble.
That wasn't your stomach?
Mm-mm. No, that was the reins.
Look at her. Little crabby.
Why does she stare so much?
She does that down here. Isn't it like a scary movie?
Kinda.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm being watched
I
all
know.
the time.
It's like a scary movie. Yeah, because it's not a loving face. It's a,
No, it's
I'm about ready to
like,
kill you.
why are you waking me up, or why are you keeping me up?
Okay, we're going to pop out this baby. Oh, I already had some out. I think I got to cut these. Oh, what was that, a yawn?
That was yawning. It's an inside yawn.
I could tell.
Tiffany said, I just love these colors. Thank you for these.
You're welcome. Maybe I'll have to go bright colors again in 2 weeks.
Is this the grunge paper?
Oh, Peggy.
Is this all the grunge paper?
Why ask for something? No, this
some
is.
of it was play on color, I see, because of the stripes.
Yeah, but this is an old one.
Yeah, the grunge.
Oh, is that what? That's
Because
what
of
that
the
was
black,
called?
right?
I don't know. I was gonna say I got to work on Nutcracker names, but those minis we'll just call them minis, right?
Yeah.
Mini Colonel Cashew and etc.
Color mini
etc.
crack.
Mini Crack.
Nutcrackers.
Okay.
Mini crack 1, mini crack 2. Oh, we just call them Nutcracker 1, Nutcracker 2.
Or we just call them Mini Colonel Cashew, Mini whatever almond. Don't you think that would be
Oh,
better?
for the individuals, yeah.
For the little guys, yeah.
For the whole
They're so
set, you would
cute.
just call 'em.
They really are cute. Okay, and then that looks so cool together, doesn't it? I mean, come on, guys, that is 2 different stamps.
Nice.
If you didn't know that was 2 different stamps, there's
Oh, then-
no way you would know that was 2 different stamps. None whatsoever. That's fantastic. Okay, the whole thing gets popped, so let's go ahead and pop that. That wasn't your stomach?
No, this is the chair. Here.
Okay, yes, now I do.
Ada asked will the minis fit on A2 cards?
Yes. Yes. They're small. They're only small by 3 inches. But I swear to God, it looks like it's small by much more than that.
Do.
How many people do not use tweezers out there to do this? Peggy, you're a tweezer person, aren't
I
you?
use tweezers to put my pieces together. I don't use them with my Pop Dots, but that's
You
just
use your
because I got
fingers with
used
this?
to not using them for Pop Dots.
So you would use your fingers to put these on?
The regular size Pop Dots, yes. When I use those micro dots,
Right?
tweezer every time, every single time.
Well, you'd
Even
have
to pull them off, there's just no way.
But even this, you don't think this is much faster with your tweezers.
It probably is. It's just
So you do this.
I just got used to not using them. So.
But you do this?
Yes.
Oh, see, to me, this is weird. Especially if you know how to use your tweezers.
Yeah, you're definitely faster with the tweezers.
But I think if you were a tweezer girl, you would be too. Jen
need
uses
to-
no tweezers. Kathy doesn't use them. Tiffany doesn't use them. But a lot of people don't. How can you
I
guys
don't
not
know,
use
I just-
tweezers?
Never got used to using them with the Pop Dots.
Oh my god, it's so much easier. If you did it for like even one card.
I'll definitely try it.
I would like you to. Just as an experiment. One card will do it.
Elizabeth uses her tweezers.
Yeah, I can't imagine you wouldn't.
Jackie says she can't use tweezers. I don't know why.
Like reverse tweezers or just any tweezer in general?
Oh, Tiffany says she just messed up and cut off too much on one or two pieces.
Okay, Tiffany, so don't recreate something or don't make your own thing. If you email us on which ones you broke or which ones you didn't do, we'll send you out that piece. So really what you should do is like show me the piece or point to the piece so we can send you out the right piece. But seriously, we'll send you another piece. Especially because this is your first class. Especially because you're like right there, almost done. I do like these cards. I know I keep saying it, but I do. And I think really, overall, I think they were very easy too. Okay, I'm ready to put on the card. Oh, I don't mind that down there like that. That's fine.
Carla, the kit will be on the website.
I'll send it to Elizabeth tonight. She'll have it on there tomorrow.
Whether it'll be available at
Oh,
Croptoberfest
oh yeah.
depends on how many we
yes,
sell.
exactly.
So I
You
wouldn't
know what?
guarantee that.
The other thing too I wanted to bring up to you, and I forgot to say this. We now could release, because we always keep some extra of our big kits to the side, and we have I think 5 mid-year cheer kits left and 4 weekenders, and they are now on our website at 30% off. So if anyone wants to grab either one of those, we now could release them because there's no problems and we're good, and so we don't have to hold on to them. But there's 5 mid-year cheers and 4 weekenders that are on our website now for 30% off. And you get the free shipping because it's over that $75 mark. So if anyone is remotely interested in those events, and of course the weekender is taped on that Spellbinders page, and ours is taped and saved on Facebook. And I just got through today moving all mid-year cheer over to YouTube, so they're on both places there. So if anyone happened to miss out, and I believe, I think I'm right, I believe that one of the mid-year cheer boxes has a golden ticket in it, so that would give you a T-shirt. Obviously not a grand prize, but that would give you a T-shirt. I believe there was still one out there, so it has to be one of those 5 boxes. We do have Sorayas pulled aside, right?
I don't remember anymore.
I better check that.
Yeah.
I believe we do, though. Suderay. Okay. So I'm going to use... God, that's heavy. So I'm going to use... It is. Here, feel it.
Oh, it is.
It is. So I'm going to use my pink lines as a guide to put this on straight.
Oh, Elizabeth says we have New Year's Eve for her for sure.
Good.
That's probably the one.
Not New
that we're
Year's
thinking
Eve.
of.
Mid-year cheer, right? Yeah, no, mid-year cheer. Wasn't it mid-year cheer? Not New Year's Eve?
Now she's making me wonder.
Okay. That's an awesome card. I love it. I really do like it. Okay. And that does not look bad all the way up there. Seriously, when you compare them, I don't know which one I like better.
I don't either.
Now, the dies are cut differently Yeah, I don't know which one I like better, different or better. Yeah, that looks great. Okay, so let's talk about where we're going to put these jewels at. Because I'm not going to put these jewels on. Let's do this again. Hold on, let's do this. Let's come real close. Let's go real close on this. Perfect. And I think these, oh yeah, this is perfect. So if you look at this absolutely, you can tell where these jewels go. These are perfect. So I could go ahead, I'll go over them real quick, but if you look at that colored photo, you're good. Okay, so you have a pink one, a pink 6mm right in the middle. I don't know what colors are in here, so that is light rose right there. You have 4 peridot. Oh, okay. The 4 peridot, and I'm going to look right down here, folks. If that helps you at all. So the 4 peridot, they're 5mm. They're the big ones. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on the corners. The next one are 16 electric violet. Those are these guys right here. So it's in between the purple layers. So it's right here. So you got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Those are what those are. And those are the electric colors. They're a little bit different sparkle, but I mean, it still looks very lovely. Okay. 8 olivine. Olivine's going to be like a green. Those are going to be right here on these tips right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those are the olivine. Does everyone see that? Okay. Crystal lilac shadow. These are going to be these small guys right here. So there's going to be 8 up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I put another 8 right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think as long as you look and see the sizes, I think you're going to be good. 16 khaki are going to be on these tips right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And then lastly, sprinkled throughout the die is going to be light rose 4mm. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can put them however you want to put them. I'll turn it just like this.
Oh, there's a good
But
idea.
you can put them however you want to put them. Just make sure they're kind of scattered out. Okay? Okay, so let's go back up to here. Whoops, I know it. Let's do that. So does anybody have any questions? It's an awesome card. I see it. I see Elizabeth.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
Okay, are we good? So, like I said, we will be here again 2 weeks from today. Or no.
3.
3 weeks from today. I will do my darndest to get out the cards this week, but it could be next week because my only goal this week is, besides giving Elizabeth answers that she's been patiently waiting for, and same thing with Misty, she's been patiently waiting for things too, because I'm getting reminders of reminders, which is kind of funny. Is those invoices, the PayPal invoices, and once that happens, then I'm free to. What the heck is that? Oh, that. What is that? I thought we were having a.
This guy.
Yeah, I thought we were having an earthquake for a second. Once we have that, then I'm freed up to do a bunch of other stuff too. Okay, so we'll definitely work on that. Maybe I'll start tonight, but I don't know. Maybe I won't. I have to relax my mind. Maybe I'll just count jewels. So with that said, let's go back up to us. Perfect. Oh, look at you. Steve does the same thing. With that said, thank you everybody, and have a good holiday weekend. Hope you guys are doing something
Yes.
fun. And Elizabeth acts like she doesn't know how busy I am. That's what gets me more mad than anything. Everyone have a good weekend.
Yes.
Well, thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
Call me, text me when you get home, so I know we're safe.
I will.
And you guys have a good weekend. We'll see you later. Hopefully you
Bye.
get your invoices sooner than later. Bye.
Bye.